Alright, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for being here. I hope you are doing well today. I'm just going to do a quick energy check to see how things are going. Thank you, Spirit. I've been trying to get myself together a little bit since yesterday. I was so distraught about what happened. But I'm okay now. Everything's working out fine. I have to have better boundaries. Not just with her, but with everybody. Because I feel that I've not been strong in that area. And it's caused me a lot of heartache. A lot of heartache. Maybe you can relate. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm just checking the energy because I feel there's a need to. Let's get the lighter here. Welcome to the channel. Look at here. Hey, Kalash. Kalash, Cheryl can't be here. Can you help me out today? She's working. Thank you so much for being here. I feel that this reading is going to go in a whole different direction than what we normally get on this channel. So just be prepared for that. A while ago, a deck of cards flew off the table and onto the floor. I have no idea why. They just flew off the table. And I also had a card from another deck that fell in the floor as well. So I'm going to tell you what that card is and I'm going to show you what happened. It looks good. Everything looks good. I'm not concerned. There's no negativity showing up. I've been in prayer and meditating about a lot of things and just trying to recenter myself. And it doesn't even want to go to the fire. I've got some really nice candles here. This one's for, it's got sage in it, but it's also got something else in it. It's an essential oil candle made out of soy, and it helps with focus. So someone was having trouble focusing. It could have just been me. And then I have another sage candle over there. Very nice candles. I bought them on Amazon. I don't even know the name of them, so I'm not endorsing anyone's products. But they are very nice candles. Okay, so yes, we do have some negativity here. I kind of thought there was. It's not bad, though. It's not bad. It's all good. So, we have Sharitha, hey baby. Truth Calling 33. I think you might be new, and thank you for joining us. I hope that you will subscribe to the channel. Thank you all that have subscribed. Thank you for liking the video. I appreciate all of your support. Any support you give this channel, I'm grateful for it. This is not my channel. It's Spirit's channel, and it's your channel. Okay, so a while ago, the cards, just this deck right here, flew off the table for no reason. I wasn't even at the table. And this card fell out with it. It says read. And we keep being told that. It was actually this card, Ask Your Angels. It wasn't read, but for some reason Spirit's saying there's something we need to read. Okay, so we're going to find out what that is. Spirit wants somebody to ask their angels. And the other deck that flew off the table was the Power of Surrender card. And I mean, it flew off and hit the wall, and all the cards went everywhere. First thing I want to do is I want to get a song. I'm getting the songs with you all present. The way I get them is sometimes organically, they just come to me. And then other times I use my playlist and I ask Spirit to give me a song that would be perfect for the reading that Spirit has for us. So I'm going to go to my playlist and then I'm going to ask Spirit to please give us a song. Spirit, give us a song, please, that would be perfect for this reading. Perfect song for this reading. Okay. I got Stand By Me by Ben E. King. You know this song. It's very famous. When it first came out and he wrote it, African Americans were not really acknowledged for their talent at that time. Unfortunately, sadly to say, this song did not make it very far on the charts. However, it has become one of the most famous songs in history. And it goes like this. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So, darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me, stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, and the mountains should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Whoa, stand now, stand by me, stand by me. I can't sing. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me, oh, stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. So somebody has somebody in their life that when they're in trouble, you stand by them, or you should stand by them, whatever the case may be. Okay, now I'm going to get rocks for the reading. I was instructed to get rocks for the reading. I'm going to do that. May I have rocks that would go perfect for this reading? Now, this reading is about standing by people that you love because you're their family. Uh-oh, rock went on the floor. I'm telling you, that just started like a week ago where I have to reach for it. When you have to reach for something on the floor, it means you're struggling. And I mean, it went way, way under the table. You're having a hard time grasping whatever it is that you're having to reach for. Gracious sakes alive. Courage. Come back here. Come back here. We're afraid. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? As long as you stand by me. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to cry because somebody's going to stand by you. Look, courage. I had to reach for our courage. Some of us have fear and we need somebody to stand by us, okay? And look, here's your friend. It's a friend of yours. You have a friend that's afraid. They need courage. I feel you. I wish I had a friend. Oh my God, look, there's another friend. Friend is here twice, y'all. So there's friends here. You're friends with somebody and you need courage. You're going to be blessed. You're going to be blessed. Maybe with courage. Look, you're going to be blessed with good health. Your health is blessed, okay? And look, you have strength. You're going to be blessed with courage and strength, collective. And you have friends. 2 friends are showing up here. Hey, Esponja, baby. Hey, 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 hey. I love you guys. Okay. I am going to do questions. I'm not sure when. I'm going to first start out with just a short message. Whatever Spirit's giving me. As you can see, Spirit is definitely in charge here. Stand By Me was the song. I'm being told to get Sweet Tea for the Soul, which I haven't gotten in a very long time. Sweet Tea for the Soul for this collective spirit. May I have a message, please? Sweet tea for the soul. A work of art. But with precious blood of Christ as of lamb without blemish and without spot. 1 Peter 1:19. But with the precious blood of Christ as of a lamb without blemish and without spot. And if you understand Old Testament laws in the Holy Scriptures, a sacrifice could not have any blemishes or spots or deformities. It had to be a perfect sacrifice in order for you to sacrifice it on the altar and kill that animal to cover whatever it was you were trying to cover. They killed different animals for different reasons. Okay? So Jesus was the perfect lamb without any blemish and spot. Okay? The true value of an object seems to lie more in the story or the individual behind it than in the materials used to produce it. Take art for instance. In World War II, a Dutch art dealer sold Hitler's right-hand man, Hermann Göring, a famous painting by Vermeer for the equivalent of $10 million today. When World War II ended, Göring was captured and tried at Nuremberg, and it came out that the rare and precious painting that Göring had delighted in. I'm having trouble. Why am I having so much trouble? When I have trouble reading, it's an important message. Let me start over. When World War II ended, Göring was captured and tried at Nuremberg, and it came out that the rare and precious painting that Göring had delighted in, the portrait or painting that he delighted in was actually a forgery painted by the art dealer himself. Although everyone agreed, and he paid the equivalent of $10 million for a fake portrait. Everyone agreed that the painting itself was a masterful work. The forgery virtually undetectable except for a trained eye. It was of little monetary worth. God knows the story behind each and every one of us, behind each and every one of our lives, and is well acquainted with every sordid detail about us. Yet he holds us as precious treasures in his sight. God the Father paid a king's ransom to redeem us from our fallen state with his most precious possession, his only Son. Faith check. The blood of Christ is the most precious gift we could ever hope to receive, and was offered to each of us absolutely free of charge. The story about this free gift can be found in the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. I would not give up one moment of heaven for all the joy and riches of the world. Martin Luther. So somehow, somebody is maybe a phony, and you don't realize how fake this friend is. That's what I'm getting from that. Like, you think this is the most precious person in the world to you, and they're actually not even real. They're putting on an act that could fool the whole world, but God knows. Spirit is saying, this person is a bullshitter, but I know. Okay, that's what I'm getting from that. Alright, the cards that flew off the table, Spirit. What message do you have for this collective? Kalash, if you would like to moderate today. If you would like to. Yes, I see you're doing that. Make sure you put them on the list for me, baby. And we'll see. We might start doing, thank you so much, sweetheart. We might start doing questions here in just a minute and kind of mix things together. Okay? Alright, Stuart, what message do you have? Why did these cards fly off the table? How did this happen? Because somebody's not the friend they pretend. How did this happen? Somebody has a lot of ego and they have outdated beliefs about themselves. Show me how this happened, Holy Spirit. You're procrastinating. You have a lot of ego. Oh, hate to hear that. One more time, Spirit said. You're not doing anything. Non-action and let go of your ego. Ooh. All right, show me how this happens, Spirit. Remember, friend, blessed, courage, health, and strength. And courage was hard to get. So somebody is afraid. Okay, courage is the lack of courage is here. All right, show me, Spirit, how did this happen with this collective that you made these cards fly off the table? Somebody had a lot of stress. This happened because somebody had a lot of stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale. The tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. And that's in fact what I had to do last night and today, because I was under an incredible, and still feel I have a lot of stress, but I'm trying to give it to Spirit. That's what I'm trying to do with it. Because there's nothing I can do about it. I just have to be courageous and stop being afraid. Stress is somewhat related to courage. Because if you're stressed and you can't do anything about it, you have to have the courage to surrender it to Spirit and let Spirit handle it. And sometimes we want to handle it on our own. And somebody is coming out of denial also. Maybe about this friend. Alright, what's being hidden? That we need to surrender to our full power. And that would be our courage, right? Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. And some of us are hiding the fact that we have a belief in scarcity. And what that means, this person plays video games. They wear a backpack. They sometimes sit outside and look at the trees when the sun is setting. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. So secretly, you don't think there's ever going to be enough. And you're not stepping into your full power. That's how this happened, and that's what's being hidden. You're stressed because you don't have enough money or enough of whatever it is you need, and you're not standing in your full power. Or someone is not. I'm not going to say it's you. It could be you, but it could also be someone in your life. Alright, and what's being shown? That this person is just surrendering to what is. It is going to be what it's going to be. It is what it is. That's what they're essentially saying out to the world. They're saying, I'm going to flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it as it is will bring you peace. And is that not what I just said? So, actually, they're not doing that, though. They're afraid that there's not going to be enough, and they're afraid to step into their full power. But they're saying, okay, it is what it is. I can't do anything about it, so I'm just going to let it be what it is. Alright, that's what needs to be done. We have to do away with the belief in scarcity and get into our full power. And I'm going to find out what's holding this person back. Alright, and what's going to happen next? Next, we're going to surrender to the wisdom of our body. Listen to your body's messages. Remember your health. Listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you're energized and happy, move forward. So if someone is making you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be careful. If you're energized and happy, you can move forward, okay? So we're going to surrender to the vibes that we feel. We all feel, well, we should feel. If not, we need to feel the vibes coming off of other people. I know I do. And when I get around a person, I can tell if that person is up to no good. And that it just, my spirit shows me when someone is not good for me. And it's like, that person's vibes don't jive. Okay. And on the bottom of the deck is surrender your desire to control people. So I feel that somebody here wants to control you, or they do control you. Being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goal, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. So it's time to back off from this person, whoever this is. And Spirit says it's a friend. A friend, a friend. It could be two friends. You're going to be blessed with courage, health, and strength. Okay? I want to find out how the angels are helping. When this happened, how did it happen, angels? Gratitude came out in reverse. Awakening came out in reverse. Sexuality came out in reverse. And harmony came out in reverse. So, the angels were trying to help you with gratitude to wake up with your sexuality and with your harmony. That's what they were trying to help you with. Alright, what was being hidden? Nature. Nature was being hidden. That came out upright. Somebody wouldn't surrender to love. So, this person somehow is somebody who they may like to be outside and need to be grounded. They get outside and do things in nature. There might be somebody who enjoys being outdoors, and they would not surrender to love. So there was a lack of love here secretly. Alright, and what was being shown? They were helping you not to have sex with this person. And then, a lot is being shown, collective. Alright, somebody's going to be shown grace. That came out upright. You're going to have grace. There's no healing. No freedom. But hope. Okay. So, what's being shown is that somebody's going to show you grace, or you're going to have grace shown to someone else. And it's because they won't heal and get free. They refuse to heal and get free. But Spirit says the angels are helping them to have the hope to do so. Alright. What's going to happen next? This is a beautiful reading. What's going to happen next is somebody's guardian angel is in reverse. Unity is here. And protection is here. So there's a guardian angel who's kind of backing off, because they know that this is meant to be. Whatever's happening here is meant to happen to teach you a lesson. And it's about your unity and protection. So this guardian angel knows you're protected. So they're just kind of sitting back and watching things play out, because that's what's needed to happen here. And it has something to do with communication. This person may not be talking to you, or they may be talking to you they might not be talking to you well at all. Somehow your sexuality is involved in this as well. You might be practicing purity, or you could be having sex with the wrong people, wrong person. I don't know exactly what's going on there. Alright, let's see what spiritual gifts are operating here. Spiritual gifts for how this happened. That flew out and went on the floor. Okay. This happened because of nature again and abundance. Number 25 and number 1. So 26, which is a 7. You could have a life path of 7. But this is about nature and abundance. And wisdom. Look. See that? Nature, somehow waterfalls. I hear that song, Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls. That song could be significant somehow. Okay. Alright. Show me what's being hidden. Somehow there's clouds being hidden. There's somebody maybe can't get into nature. Maybe they want to get outside and they can't. Alright, what's being shown? Oh, that somebody is not crazy. The time is a factor, and a doorway is also a factor. So there's a doorway that's leading to time, and somebody feels like they may have lost their mind, but they haven't. They haven't. And what's going to happen next? Somebody could have dementia in your life. What's going to happen next is you're going to meditate. Okay? You're going to meditate. And what else will you do besides meditate? You're going to align your chakras. That's beautiful. In anything else, numbers was on. You're going to celebrate something. Can you clarify the celebration? You're going to have a celebration for some reason. Because of your loved ones in spirit and seeing this from spirit's perspective. And you have a gift with numbers as well, whoever you are. Please hang out with me. I'm going to answer some questions in just a moment before I continue this reading. I want to get the cards up. So far we see what's going on. I want to find out, why does this person feel like they may have lost their mind? May I see, please? Because of justice and the Ten of Wands. So somebody feels like they have been pushing a whole lot of stress. Remember the stress? It's like, I need justice for the stress. That's why they feel like this stress is causing you to feel like you could have lost your mind. I mean, this was major stress. And there's no victory. You can't get over this. It's like, I'm not getting any recognition for all of the work that I do. And I am working hard. Or maybe you're not working hard because it's in reverse. But I get the feeling that it's going to be in reverse when this gets made right. That this stress is going to be taken off of your back. Because you right now feel like you're doing everything yourself. You have no help. Your age could be a factor. Your health could be a factor. It's all coming down on you so severely. And you need a break. You need spirit to make it right. Alright, so we know what's going on here. I'm going to pick everything up. And now I'm going to come over and I'm going to see what's going on with the questions. Alright, Kailash. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. If they're not here when I call their name, we'll just go on to the reading. Okay, truth calling. Truth calling, baby. Are you here? Put your question up. Kailash said, put your question up. Thank you, Truth Calling. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully you subscribed if you haven't already. And like the video. And maybe even share it if you're inclined to do so. None of that is required for the reading though. The readings are free. And I take donations only if you're able to give. And don't feel like you're not able, okay? I'm just announcing that. Since you came on, somehow everything you said has been in sync in some way, shape, or form. Well, thank you, Truth Calling. That's sweet. Thank you. It's all spirit. I'm so grateful to hear that. You have no idea how grateful I am to hear that. Because sometimes I don't get feedback. Okay, is this resonating with your past life love? See. Okay, let's see if we can find out, okay? Thank you, Arushi. Thank you for being here. Oh, okay. So the reading is resonating with what you're saying. What do you want to know, baby? What exactly do you want to know? Do you want to know if this reading is about C? I can ask your angels and they'll tell us right away. Is this reading about the past life love C? When it comes to Truth Calling, may we see, please? Is this reading about C? Look, they're being funny now. They're saying ask your angels. But something's going to happen in the near future. All right, angels, we're asking you, is this about the past life love? Or it says take action. Take action. And listen to your intuition. So I get the feeling that your angels are saying this because you've already been given the answer. And this is just clarifying the answer you've been given. Why did I say giving? You might also give answers to others. Uh-huh. Yep. Alright, let's talk about the past life love for a moment, shall we? Where is the past life love in this connection with truth calling? Those vibes, truth. See the vibes? And something is released. Something needs release. Vibes and release. Okay, let's talk about the past life love. Where is this past life love in this connection? May I see, please? What's going on with the past life love? Union and release. So they could be with somebody else having sex or being with somebody else and they need to be released. May I see what's going on with this past life love? There needs to be justice and release. So it might be time for you to let this person go, or they need to be let go from somebody else. Show me where this twin flame or past life love is. May I see, please? Reinvention came out in reverse. So they're not changing. Why are they not changing? Because of big dreams. Alright, everything might be coming out in reverse. Clarify what you mean. They want to have a fresh start. Okay, we had something come out upright. It's like, I don't want to have a fresh start. I don't have any dreams. I don't want to change. And I'm going through grief. Or I can turn it around and it would say, I want to have a fresh start. I want to stop grieving, and I have big dreams, so I want to reinvent myself. There is a third party involved here, though. There's definitely a third party. And there's a karmic partner card, which makes me think that, did you see that? You're the one who keeps making stuff fly off the table. This person has a third party. What's going to be the outcome of this twin flame or past life connection? What is the fate outcome with free will and all of that incorporated? What's the fate? The fate is karmic partner. I'm so sorry. Clarify what it is about the karmic partner that's fate. That somebody's devoted. They're devoted to a karmic partner and they're not being guided. They're not using their free will. They don't have free will. It feels like they're... Clarify what's going on here. They're understanding. Understanding what? Or you are. That there's something that just... It's a cycle that just is never ending. Why won't it end? Because the answer is no. Why is the answer no? Because divine masculine is stuck and doesn't want to be stuck. Divine masculine doesn't want to be stuck. Clarify what divine masculine got stuck to the table and offer in reverse. Why does divine masculine not want to be stuck? Clarify what you mean. He's not using his free will. Why can't he use his free will? Because of some destruction and admiring. Somebody went through a lot and they're being admired. He might be watching. Clarify the destruction. It has to do with the answer being yes in reverse and refocusing. Now, at one time the answer was yes, but they refocused because of that destruction. Something happened. May I have some details here? Please don't make me look like a fool. Give me some good details about this situation. Something's happened here. Somebody's a chaser. Somebody wanted to go for it. They need their freedom or want their freedom. and I'm watching your kids looking for a chance to abduct them. I'm their parent too. So somebody has children involved here. Anything else? Something is broken dreams. Remember big dreams in reverse? One more time I'm hearing. Somebody's into witchcraft. And somebody is a crazy bitch. And somebody is shy with somebody has a court date. Or had one. Alright, anything else, Spirit, out of this deck for this situation? Somebody got ghosted, and there's memories. What else? Ooh, that flew out. Somebody lives in the East, or somehow the East is significant, and you have a higher calling, or somebody has a higher calling. The kid factor. Yeah, there's children involved here. Go one more time. This is the long distance love, and this is divine masculine. Divine masculine might be long distance. The number 19 is significant, and somebody is a cheater. Oh shit. I just spilled a drink on the floor. That could somehow be significant also. That thread. Alright, talk to me, Spirit. Anything out of this deck? I'm not going to take those. You need to communicate. They do in and out bullshit. And somebody has brown-eyed girl. One more time I'm hearing. Alright. Someone you work with is in danger. Oh my God. The weekend with the girls or guys. Anything else we need to know here? Somebody works with is in danger. The Catholic Church, somebody's nosy and clearly decide what you want. There could have been a stakeout for some reason. Anything else? Or you might eat there or something. Beach memories and great sex ahead. Alright, I gotta get this drink up. Hang on one second. Alright, so it looks like to me that this is a twin flame, that they're with a karmic partner. They cheated on you. There's children involved. Somebody had a court date, maybe because of the children. They live or are somehow associated with somebody's brown-eyed girl, and somebody is shy. There's great sex ahead. The Catholic Church is somehow significant. Somebody has a higher calling on their life. Somebody got ghosted. They were a cheater, a chaser. They're into witchcraft. Oh, wow. And somebody was watching somebody's children looking for a chance to abduct them. A lot has happened in this relationship. A lot has happened in this relationship. Alright, so we see where they're at. Somehow there's recognition though. The spring is here and somebody's not going to be abandoned. The 5D is working on ending a commitment where somebody won't surrender because of pride and ego and fear. They won't put this on pause and compromise, and they're not a victim. They won't make an offer, and communication is here with unawakened. This is one of the worst twin flames I've ever seen. What's going on with the twin flame and the karmic? May I say, please? Somebody's awakening. What are they awakening to? The past life love and having regret. Right now. This is what's happening right now. They are awakening to you and having regret. What are they planning on doing about it? It doesn't matter. It's fate. It's fate. Can you clarify what fate is? Stop playing so hard. You're on different pages right now and you have to have acceptance. That's fate. Will this ever change? Somebody has an addiction. Remember the stakeout? And their finances are a factor. What should she do about this twin flame? Because I know that you have the vibes are there. Spirit says you need to practice self-care, sweetheart. Self-care is what you need right now. Take your focus off of this person completely. You're the one that's in denial. Alright, you have to take your focus completely off of them. Because a twin flame journey is really a journey back to yourself. Because you have the divine masculine and feminine in you. And you have to return to yourself and get healing for the parts of you that are broken. And I'm going to help you a little bit, hopefully, by telling you what shadow work you might need to do. What shadow work is needed here? So you feel foolish. You're the one who feels like you've lost your mind, but you haven't. Alright, what else, baby? Somehow you might be taking some medication and invading someone's privacy. You might be watching this person. No, you gotta stop doing that, baby. Disillusioned and unavailable. Yeah, this person, I am so sorry to have to tell you. What would their higher self say to her? If their higher self could say something to her, what would it be? They would say, if their higher self would say something, they would say, I'm unavailable and I'm not ready to talk. I will only push you away. But I promise you, even though we shouldn't, I still want to. This person is heartbreaking. This person is breaking my heart for you. Breaking my heart for you. Alright, I'm going to have to go ahead and move on. I'm going to give you one more thing. I'm going to help you to see how you can not F yourself. What does she need to do not to F herself? Change a bad habit, or you may have recently changed a bad habit. Kill a bad habit. Drinking, overeating, or anything else not serving you. Okay? What else? They're coming out in reverse. Celebration. It looks like you might party a lot. I'm just being honest with you. Good times come from hard work and time spent in good company, but it doesn't look like you're spending time in good company and that you are either doing something that's a bad habit or around someone who is. Anything else? You need to listen to your music. Spirit's got messages for you in the music, and your twin flame also does. And let go of your doubts. You've been here before. Trust yourself and believe in your own strength to own your life. And you are charming. Have confidence in your charm. A lot of people gravitate towards you because they like you for you. Okay? Alright. Spirit, if there's a chance that this person is going to come back and be healthy, can we get the timeline? Timeline for them coming back. December is here with allow things to come. Everything's coming out in reverse. They could be back in December of some year. I don't know which. Okay? Alright. Truth calling. Chocolate and coffee. I was just drinking that too. Okay. Good for you, baby. I know you're doing the best you can. Yeah, witchcraft. That's right. It came out, didn't it, baby? Alright, listen. I see that you're trying to disconnect from this person, but it's impossible. You're connected to this person. Okay? So the best thing to do is the healing work. Start working on your healing, meditating, clearing your chakras, because once you start doing those things, they have to start doing those things as well. That healing that you do, they mirror that. Okay, so focus as much as you can on yourself. I know it's hard not to think about them. I mean, I went like years without thinking about mine because we were separated for like 12 years, 10 years, I don't even know. And I got back with my husband, and I enjoyed many good years with my husband, who died September the 2nd of 2022 at 7 a.m. in the morning on the steps of this house waiting for me to pick him up and take him to the hospital. And he was my soulmate. I have 3 beautiful children with him, and I miss him so much that I ache. I pure ache how much I miss him. And he left me this beautiful property, 5 acres of land and a home, and I don't even know how to take care of it. Like, I'm struggling to make ends meet because I changed jobs, and my income decreased by like so much I can't even tell you. It was just pitiful. And I'm still trying to dig myself out of that. But I'm going to get there, and I'm going to be okay. But the twin flame, even though we were not together for all those years and I was with somebody I truly loved, I would still catch myself looking for him in certain places. It is such a crazy connection. I don't get it. And I wish that we could somehow cut that cord. But it's impossible to do. I have heard of people doing it, but it's very rare that you're able. And you're only able if Spirit allows it. Let's pull one more card. I know I'm taking a lot of time with her, but she needs it. And I'll take the same amount with you if you need it, because that's why I'm here. Alright, can I have a shaman's dream, please? One shaman's dream. I think I got more than one. I would love it if you'd give me one shaman's dream. Just one, please. Perfect for this reading. And this reading may resonate with others of you as well. I'm still getting more than one, but I'm going to give it to you. Yep, this is it right here. Okay. Number 28, number 35, and number 4. Hollow bone, 28. Okay. The hollow wing bone of an eagle is a flute for the shamans. The appearance of the hollow bone invites you to become empty of your notions of who you are, to check your ego at the door, and to know that this is not about you. Relinquish your need to be right and to express an opinion, as this will not change anything right now. You are being called to practice humility. Hollow yourself out and hear the wind blow through you and play like a flute. You will learn the language of the squall and the storm and understand the message in the summer breeze. There is an important communication awaiting you. Humility is the swiftest path for you to become like hollow bone. Remember, your angels kept saying, ask us? And it's going to happen within the next few weeks. Drop all notions and titles and bolster your ego. That bolsters your ego. Freudian slip. Eliminate the door and allow things to happen at their own accord. Remember that you can accomplish most anything if you're willing to let someone else take credit for it. Hollow bone has come to caution you to believe only 50% of what others think and only 10% of what you think. Trust your experience, not what you've read in sacred books or holy texts. This will allow you to turn apparent danger into opportunity. Remember, you are an insignificant grain of sand in the grand scheme of things and as important as the brightest sun. And then number 35, that could be his ego also. He might need to be hollowed out of his ego because he has a lot. The lost compass. When the lost compass appears, it is a sign that you need to find your way back home, back to your source and center, relying on your intuition to arrive there. Be wary of the signs telling you to turn here or there or avoid this or that person or situation, because the outward indicators are not reliable right now. Be careful not to believe all the advice you are receiving. Rely instead on your innate sense of direction and guidance, and use your honing instinct to lead you true. The lost compass has come to show you that you need to find new counselors. You are not getting the mentoring you need for your success. Who is that person you are looking up to as a role model for what it means to be a woman or man? Trash that ideal. Tear up the picture you carry in your mind. You are meant to be you, not the copy of your dearest friend. Remember, friend? Make this your mantra. Love me or leave me. The lost compass is a blessing in disguise because you sometimes have to lose your bearings and find yourself afresh to discover a new course. True north never changes. So reset your way to your heart's compass and trust your deepest feelings, even when others do not support them. Remember that you are not lost. You simply do not know where you are going right now. Lost is a state of mind. Not knowing where you are going is an opportunity to find a way to a new path. And then number 4, Caterpillar. The energy of Caterpillar appears heralding a time of transformation and opportunity. Here you are being asked to revise your dreams. If it looks and smells familiar, step away from it for the time being. The new cannot emerge from the old, and the youthful and vital cannot emerge from the aged and sickly. Experiment and surprise yourself with what arises for you in this moment. Caterpillar is an invitation to test out new strategy to get a different, better result. Remember that the definition of lunacy is continuing with the same thinking and behavior and hoping for a different outcome. It's time to break away from habitual responses, to surprise yourself and startle others, eliciting a smile or a frown or a look of awe from those around you. Do not wait for an invitation from life to practice a bit of outrageousness for your permission to do the unexpected. Any other response right now will lead to more of the same and no real change. Sometimes the most original response is not a response whatsoever. Stand stock still, staring steadily into the eyes of the players in your drama. Avoid engagement until the moment is right. Caterpillar invites you to witness the story unfolding, knowing that deciding on the timing of your action is as essential as finding the best move to make. And when you do act, let there be no doubt in anyone's mind of your determination and the power you unleash. Alright, Spirit, show me what might be happening. Communication came out, travel and communication. Why is it in reverse? Because of divine timing and having this contract, career, or commitment. Outcome of divine timing. You're going to have assistance from your spirit guides. And what are they helping with? They're helping with somebody who's controlling, maybe partying, and they need to be empowered. Outcome of this control and partying. That's why there's separation. Anything else going to change? Somebody is wearing a facade about their beliefs and they have no foundation and structure. And guess who it is? It's divine masculine. So they're helping you with this. But right now you have to focus on you, baby. Okay? Focus on you. Alright. Collective, I apologize for taking up so much. No, I don't. I love all of you. And I would do it for any of you. Because that's why I'm here. Alright, Kalash. Thank you. Who's next? Arushi, baby! Where you at, baby? Joyful Dolphin, hi! Yay! Thank you for being here. Please subscribe to the channel. And if you are inclined to do so, like the video and share it for me. I'm here to answer questions today. Arushi, baby, did you have to step away or are you having some trouble with your technology? Espanja, go ahead and post your question and I'll do Arushi when she comes back. She comes back and forth. Espanja, baby, are you here? There we are. Your question, why Carlos didn't pick up. Hey, Joyful Dolphin. Thank you for being here, sweetie. Okay. Is he with another woman? Okay. You want to know why he didn't pick up the phone yesterday when you called 14 times. 2 of them, he stopped the call. He has the house for him now. Can I disturb his peace? He in the apartment I found. He is in the apartment. Okay. Alright. Let me say this, Esponja, okay? When I was with my husband and he was using crack cocaine, because he used to smoke crack back in the day. And when I would try to call him, he would never answer. So that's one thing that could be going on if he's doing drugs. If he's not doing drugs, he could be, it could be anything. But I'm going to try to see what he is doing. Spirit, what is Carlos up to when he won't answer a sponge's calls? May I see, please? We know he gambles. He was probably playing cards. I see somebody smoking a cigar and playing cards. And drinking whiskey. Somebody's drinking a beer. Somebody has on real nice shoes. Somebody has money. Something ain't right here. He's a broke ass. He's a broke ass. Okay, see how this is all mixed up? It shouldn't be like this. It's all mixed up. Somebody's been giving money. They got rejected. Fake accounts. Fake smiles. They want you back. They're an obsessed lover. They're haunted. They're unbothered. Oh, there's a lot going on here, baby. Somehow all my cards just got mixed up. There's going to be a girl fight. If there hasn't been already. Alright, these were the ones that were upside down. I'm going to tell you what they are. Somebody's haunted. They're an obsessed lover. They want somebody back. They're going to fight about it. Fake smiles, fake accounts, rejected, giving somebody money, don't care, kissing ass, running, looking you up online, and somebody's a broke ass. Does any of that sound familiar, Esponja? Have you been giving him money again? Somebody has a bad reputation, and they're ignoring you. What's going on, Carlos, when he doesn't answer the phone, Spirit? He's into you and ignoring you. There's more cards that are... How the hell does this keep happening? Same shit, different day. He ain't shit. That was turned over. I don't know how it got that way. Alright, I'm going to put him back. Why is he not answering her phone calls? Because he's bankrupt and he ain't shit. He's only going to answer your calls when he needs money. There's more cards that keep turning over. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Somebody's creeping. Somebody's crying over them. You've been crying over this, baby? Somebody has a big ego. I ain't never seen no shit like this in my life. Unbelievable. It's like it's turning the cards over when I shuffle them. Alright. You saw me go through them all. Okay, what's going on? Why is he ignoring her? Because of scarcity tactics, and he ain't shit. He's doing it so that when he does, there's more turnover. He's doing it so that when he does answer, you'll give him money. He's controlling you with money. I don't even care anymore. If it's meant to come out, it will. Why is he ignoring her? Because of a girl fight? Fishing for comments? Looking you up online and wants you back. So he's not answering you because you would end up fighting with some girl. You're trying to get him to tell you something. You're looking him up and you want him back. That's why. What should a sponger do here? Know that he has a fake account and he's not bankrupt. What's going on with the fake account? Broke ass and Queen Rising. So he has a woman that he's putting money in her bank account, and that's why he always tells you he's broke. That's why you're going to fight. Look, wolf in sheep's clothing on the bottom of the deck. Outcome of the Queen Rising. That's what's crying. That's why you're crying. You know about this. You know about this, Esponja. What's going to be the outcome for Esponja Spirit? A wolf in sheep's clothing. Again, the wolf. Card turned over. Somehow you need to dodge some bullets too. Somebody wants to marry for money and they're cock blocking an offer. They got proof of something, a picture of something. Esponja baby, I hate to say it, but this one right here, I don't know why you hang on to him. What is it that you feel that you need, that you hang on? Let's find out. Why is Esponja hanging on to Carlos? May I see, please? Because you don't realize that you have special gifts and you never need to surrender to normal. You're surrendering to normal with this one. And receive these gifts, Esponja. Receive your gifts. You have very special gifts, and Spirit wants you to know that. What's true about Esponja, Spirit? May I see, please? Tell me the truth about my precious Esponja. My Vogue, as I used to call her. Esponja, you are enough. My grace is sufficient for you. My power is perfect in weakness. 2 Corinthians 12:9. God, thank you that through what Jesus did on the cross, you forever made me perfect. You forever made perfect those who are being made. Help me, Spirit. You forever. Esponja, listen, okay? God, thank you through what you did on the cross. You forever made perfect those who are being made holy. Hebrews 10:14. On the days when we think we have to make ourselves perfect through our own effort, remind us we are already positionally perfect in you. You are searching. Why do I keep making mistakes? Because you keep making. You are making us more like Jesus every day through your Spirit. What you want from us is not perfection, but growth and connection. Amen. And then it says, like most women, I can relentlessly push myself to be and do more. Deep inside, I also live with the lie that says I'm not enough. But I'm coming to understand that being enough in God's kingdom does not mean having status, wealth, or stunning beauty. It's an entirely different perspective from what the world sees as enough. In God's eyes, we are enough because He is enough in us. His promise to give us everything we need for life, not everything we want, but everything we need, including who we need to be to fulfill His unique purpose for our lives. We often feel as if we have to strive for love and acceptance. Yet God invites us to come to Him and believe that no matter what the world may try to tell us, no matter which lies have wounded our hearts, no matter how inadequate we may feel at times, we are enough. So somehow you need to know, Esponja, that you are enough. Okay, sweetheart? Esponja, you are a sacred rebel. And I'm going to give you something special today. And if you don't want to wait, don't worry. You can come back another time. But right now, I'm giving people what they need for the struggles. Hopefully, I'm trying to hear Spirit's voice and help people. Okay. What's the message you have for a sponge of Spirit? What does a sponge most need to hear from you today to get through this situation? There's a child involved here and an older man. Beautiful woman. This man looks like he is like some different ethnicity, um, Indian or something. What is already with you? Okay, and this is the picture on the card. It's hands. Your hands are gifted, and there's going to be a transformation in your life when you open up to it. See how those hands are open, and there's like I'll take whatever you want me to have. Okay. All right. Let's see what this. That's number 17. These are very special cards. Very special cards. Listen carefully to what Spirit say. Holy Spirit, I ask that you would lead, guide, and direct my tongue, not to make mistakes. All right. What is already with you? You hold in your hand that which you seek. In other words, the pair of spectacles you have been rummaging around the house for are sitting on top of your head. Like you're running around the house looking for your glasses, but they're already on top of your head. Have you ever done that? Looked for your phone and you were talking on it? Stuff like that. What you are seeking, perhaps by exploring far and wide, is actually right under your nose. You may not like this idea. It is so much more wonderful to imagine there is something yet to find. Of course, there is unlimited creative power and always something more that can be. Yet, in this instance, it is important for you to know that you already have what you need and what you want. That doesn't mean it's the end of the story, although it does ask you to give up the fantasy that a perfect solution lies in the future somewhere. Instead, it asks you to acknowledge that everything necessary for success is with you now. All you need to do is accept this and act with what you have available to you. This is good news. This particular chapter has a happy ending in store. That ending will become real for you just as soon as you stop trying to skip forward to the next chapter. Better to be completely present in the now. From here, the next phase will naturally happen without force on your part. It might not seem like you have much to start with. Perhaps you feel that you have a small, simple choice to make. Perhaps you have a song to begin, an email to send, a conversation to start, or a sketch to let loose. However small, it is enough to get the ball rolling. Don't make the mistake of believing that what you need is behind you, lies within another, or is yet to appear. You have all that you need to take the next step in your life, and from that, all else will flow. And there is a sweetness to that. It is a small pleasure at first, but one from which greater pleasure can unfold. This message is amplified if you have also drawn the oracle. Every journey starts with a single step. And we didn't draw that. What do you feel? If this is the case, really pay attention to what is being asked of you here for your own benefit. This oracle also comes with special guidance for you. You are more ready than you think you are. You are more prepared than you realize. You don't need an entire army of resources to move ahead. Although you may find that when you do move, many resources suddenly become apparent. All that you need in this moment is just one sweet act of nourishment. That is enough to take you out of the backwards nostalgia or regret and forward into what is awaiting you now. Be brave. Remember the courage. Dig deep within and enjoy the sweet surrender. Now, I want you to do this if you're able, Esponja. This is the healing process. Hug yourself by wrapping your arms around your body. Can you summon love for yourself? Feel what comes up for you with this. Do you think it is silly and resist it? Can you soften and melt into it? Feel love for yourself. You are deserving of love as anyone. Can you accept this love from yourself now? Feel your heartbeat in your chest and the flow of your breath. You are alive. You are connected to life, and you can trust in yourself. Your own mind, your own body, your own breath. Just be with yourself and know that all is going to be okay. Reassure yourself that letting go of the past is as natural as the passing of the seasons of life. When you are ready, stand up, open your arms wide, and hold them above your head for a moment. Imagine your heart and hands are open and shining out the beautiful light that is within you. Imagine the universe receiving it and saying yes to you. If you are feeling cheeky and ready, send a big yes back to the universe and laugh. That is all. That is enough. You are enough. So be it. Spirit said with both books that you are enough. Okay? So I want you to love yourself. Try to do something to love yourself. Okay? And I'm going to give you one thing. How can a sponge love herself, Spirit? These cards tell us how we can love who we are. How can she love herself, Spirit? May I see, please? Esponja, it's time to take care of you, baby. Grow belonging and bloom like a badass. And I know that's right. You my badass girl. Number 26 and number 5. And I'm so happy we got you unblocked, and I'm so sorry that happened to you. Number 26, grow belonging. A poet once said that you are only free when you realize you belong nowhere, because you belong everywhere, which is no place at all. She speaks of what it takes to belong to oneself, first and foremost. Now is the moment to cultivate a friendship between you and you. Remember, friend and friend? You got to be friends with yourself. Friends with yourself. You haven't been a very good friend to yourself. Now is the moment to cultivate a friendship between you and you, endeavoring to build true belonging within. No one can take your home away when it lives inside of you. No one can take your home away when it lives inside of you. Okay? And then number 5, bloom like a badass. And look, it even has a little dragonfly on it. You're my dreaming dragonfly badass. Yes, you are. Bloom like a badass. Esponja, you're about to come through some major changes in your life. There's a poem here, too. Hush now. The wounds run deep, but the bees are full of knowing. They know the hive of your heart, each crooked, curled chamber, each hopeful hidden curve, each darkened holding cell. They have come with wings and song and pollen. They have come to harvest mistake, each broken vessel, to touch the jagged edges of betrayal and lost chances, to collect your failures one by one, making honey from the bitter, making music in the void, making wings where there were wounds. Hush now, sleep well. The night is alive with forgiveness, and your heart is a hive made for honey, made for love. That's the poem called The Hive, okay? Now, Bloom like a badass. And look, there's that dragonfly again. A lotus home is in the mud. It grows from the muck. And look at that beautiful flower that grows from the dirty muck and mud. Okay? The lotus home is in the mud. It grows from the muck. Your life force, too, often grows out of the muck of circumstances, trauma, despair. Don't curse the mud of your experience. It's growing the petaled fragrance of your flowered life beneath the surface. Don't curse the moment. Choose it. Claim it as a benefactress, a holding space for your future unfolding. The lotus does not allow the dirt that surrounds it to affect its growth. Persist, you lovely thing. Persist, you lovely thing. And while I'm at it, I want to show you all something that you may not be aware of. These trinkets that I have right here, I also have bracelets that I can make trinket bracelets out of. And so when I choose trinkets for readings, like let's choose one for Sponja and whoever else has been watching. Alright, somebody has a pendulum, and this one fell out. It's those 3 skulls. I have an infinity sign. I have a rose. Somebody's name could be Rose. I have a skull. I have another skull with a flower. Somebody's into skulls. I have a heart with an arrow that says I love you. I have a clown or a fool or a jester. You could be an Aries. I have every journey begins with a single step. I have dream, hope, trust, love. Somebody needs a bicycle or has a bicycle or rides a bicycle. And I have believe in love. And if I choose a trinket and you like it, I can make you a trinket bracelet. And I can mail it to you. And that usually comes with my private readings. When you pay for private readings, I can make you a trinket bracelet if you'd like. And I don't know if anybody's interested in that, but that's why I have the trinkets and the bracelets. Okay, Esponja, I love you, baby. You are going to bloom like a badass. Do you hear me? Yes. Absolutely. Okay. Hugs and kisses to you too, my sweet friend. I love you so much. Okay, what's going on? I want to hear the message too. Kalash, I saw your message, Nishi, and it was like a jolt of energy. It sparked something in me, a feeling of connection, and it pushed me to add you. Wow, I don't know what was said, but thank you, Nishi. Nishi, you are so special. You and Kalash are so special. And if you're willing, I would like to make you a moderator as well, so that when he's moderating or you're moderating, y'all can help each other. It says, to be honest, I didn't know I was on the list. I came to say hi. Hey, baby! I guess Spirit guides and wants to get a message. Yeah. So it's your message, yeah. Okay, who's next? Kalash. Who's next? What's wrong, Esponja? Why are you sad? Asha, are you still here, baby? You're next. These readings today are absolutely beautiful. Will Uday? Aww, you're so sweet. I'm gonna make you a moderator. Okay, hang on. Okay, you are now a moderator, Nishi. Thank you. I appreciate you. I understand, Esponja. Let me say this, okay? Each of us has our own journey, and he may have his own healing journey. And just because you have to say no to him now doesn't mean that he might not come back to you later. I know you've heard that saying, when you love something, you let it go. And if it was yours, it will be back. If it doesn't come back, it was never yours to begin with. And you will find what is yours when you open your arms and say yes. Okay? Every ending is a new beginning. Alright, Asha, here we go. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce. Uday come back in my life forever, as he isn't happy in his married life. Okay, so let's look at Uday. I'm going to call him Uday because I don't know how to pronounce it. Uday, when it comes to Asha, show me how Uday feels about Asha right now. Infatuated, and like this is a deep infatuation. Show me how he feels about Asha. He feels like it's deep, but it's an illusion. Solitary. He wants to be single because of it being so deep. Alright, show me how he feels about Asha, Spirit. How does he feel about Asha? Asha, he feels like you're nourishing. Like you don't fight with him. And like he is so pride. He has a lot of pride about this. There's a lot of pride here. There's a sense of... This feels like... Clarify the pride. Yeah, he wants to say goodbye. He wants to say goodbye. It's called you nourish him and you don't clash with him. And it makes him have pride, maybe the courage to say goodbye. And look, he's a divine masculine. Show me how he feels about his spouse. Like his spouse is not nourishing, nourishment turned around. They don't fulfill him with what he needs in nourishing ways. And like they have unbalanced, clouded, skewed. Look, it's like they're a complete airhead. What does he want to do about his marriage? Stop hiding. What is he hiding? That he's in upheaval and feels like there's distance. Like there's distance between us. Barriers. I want separation. I need space. I'm going through shock, the unexpected, and trouble, and I'm drifting from my marriage. It looks like he's drifting from this marriage. Let's look at it from a different deck. Can we see if there's any divorce on the table when it comes to this marriage? May I see, please? Unsent messages and a lot of drama. So he may not be able to talk to you a whole lot because of drama when he does. Who are you on the phone with? What are you doing on the phone? Let them go. There's drama. Uh-oh. Looks like he's letting this person go. Show me what's going on in the marriage, please. May I see the outcome of the marriage? You're all in my head. Let them go. Throat chakra. Alright, what's going on with the marriage? May I see, please? Right now, he doesn't know. Honestly, I don't know. I'm clueless. I don't even know what I did wrong. Maybe you'll tell me. But he's clueless about what to do. But he does know there's competition. Alright. When he gets a clue, what will he do about the marriage? Erase. He feels like this was no mistake. What do you mean it wasn't a mistake? Or he doesn't want to make a mistake? There's something that he can't say, but he wants to. and he feels desperate to do it. Alright, what does this person want to say that they're not saying? That I've been struggling. What else? I wish you would come back. Alright, what else? Did you leave him? I can still see you standing there. Alright, what else? I think this is what he wants to say to you. I'm different now, and I hope you're happy for me. Maybe it's them. I know I made a mistake. Alright, what else would he say? He's talking to somebody. I don't need your approval. You can't come with me, and I forgive you. I think this is the spouse. Your body language says so much. What would the spouse say in return? Sometimes I hear your voice, so yeah, they hear him. I took the easy way out, and I never want to feel that way again. Alright, what are y'all going to do here? I need to focus on my healing. So they need to both focus on their healing. And I hope I will see you again sometime. That's what he wants to say, but he can't. There's been a lot of stuff that's happened in this marriage. Show me what's going on in this marriage. How did it happen? They unplugged because somebody threw a tantrum. So they just are disconnecting. They're separating themselves. That's why there's distance. Tantrums are for babies. Alright, what's being hidden? If somebody here throws tantrums, somebody can have tattoos. They have to watch what they say, because you remember sometimes I hear your voice. You're not being heard, and love can hurt like hell. So they have to watch what they say, and sometimes the person doesn't even listen to what they say, or they might not listen to what the other person says, and love hurts like hell. Alright, what's being shown? That's what's being hidden. They have to be careful what they say, so that they're not being heard, because this person can hear them talking to you, and you've probably been talking to them about this bad marriage. Alright, you want things to be different, so you're going to open your mouth and have sex. Ooh, that sounds like a blowjob. Alright, what's going to happen next? You're going to go solo, so they're going to break up. And you're going to love the one you're with. And it's time for shit to get real. So yeah, it looks like they are going to end up divorcing. Or at least separating from them. So they can have sex maybe with you. Or the other person. Maybe has somebody else. I'm not quite sure yet. Alright. Anything else we need to know about this? This is not for you. Don't trust the plan. You've been in denial. What's not for you? The drama. Let them go. Can you clarify let them go? I love you. I love you. But you gotta let them go because of the drama. Outcome of letting them go because of the drama. Trust your intuition when it comes to an epiphany. Can you help me understand the epiphany? Somebody shut down. Why are they shutting down? Because they can't date. And what's going to happen with the wife? Don't force it, but force it. This person is a player, and they are not telepathic. So they're going to force this person to be a player, and they can't read their mind either. What are they going to do when they're a player? I think it's the other person. It's going to be a dying love, and they're going to get angry. So you're going to feel helpless. Outcome of anger and dying love. They are going to be divinely guided to be solo, but not solo. Why are they not solo? Because they want the competition, which is you. Outcome of getting the competition. No love triangle. Enough is enough. Don't make them prove it, and be there for their that's your friend support. Why are they undecided on the bottom of the deck? Because of this being a divine union and only you. and not lead. They're leading a double life right now. This person that is a friend of yours and you're trying to support them, but they're having a hard time telling this other person that they want out. But they are going to, in fact, do it. And it looks like the other person. Show me the wife. Is the wife having an affair? I choose you, and that's why I can't tell you the truth. Show me if the wife is having an affair. Is the wife cheating? You don't realize something. What do you not realize? The family is in reverse. Why is the family in reverse? Because somebody got away. Clarify they got away. Take it slow and don't stay up late at night. Take what slow? Can you clarify what? Oh, this person fantasizes about true love. They fantasize about somebody that maybe, yeah, the wife looks like they're having an affair with somebody who has a family. Wow. I don't think that marriage is going to last much longer. How can you not F yourself while you're going through this? Get more sleep and rest and plan your career with overcoming obstacles. And work on your nutrition. You might be going to school for nutrition and maybe get a little exercise also. That's always a good thing. And I need to do more of both. Alright, can I please get confirmation from the angel about this relationship? This marriage, will it be ending anytime soon? Big happy changes are coming. If you believe. Okay. Anything else you want to give her before I close? Alright, let's see what your best friend would say to you about this situation. What would her best friend say? Don't work more than you live and acknowledge the good. So maybe you have a hard time acknowledging the good, especially in this situation, because I could imagine I would also. But acknowledge the good. Spirit said give you a prayer. Dear God, thank you for giving me my family to love and care for. Help me to share with them your Spirit's warmth and love as you bless them with grace and peace. May we as one family live together with you in heaven. Amen. Okay? Okay, Asha, I hope that was helpful. Yeah, it looked like his wife was also fantasizing about somebody who's already married. Like they're committing adultery as well. Alright, Nishi, baby! Your grandma... I'm sorry. Can't see. Your gratitude. Oh, you're just saying thank you. You're so sweet, baby. You wanted to get a guided message from spirit guides. You want to know what spirit guides want me to know right now. Okay, Nishi, what do your spirit guides want you to know right now? Let's see what the angels and spirit guides would say to you out of the angel cards. Blessings and protection. Blessings and protection, Nishi. Okay. Angels and spirit guides of Nishi, may I have a message? Mercy and protection. Don't you love it when you get protection like that? I do. Adoration. Adoration and mercy. Alright. Angels and spirit guides of Nishi, what message do you have for her? Good, strong answers only, please, from the universe. No fluffy duffy. Gratitude came out. Nishi, your angels and guides want you to continue to show gratitude. Okay? Anything else? You're going to have harmony, and mercy keeps coming out. So there's a situation going on right now where you have to show mercy, it looks like. And even your guides look like they're fed up with this. They want you to get along with somebody that you're having a hard time getting along with, is what it looks like to me. And you have protection. Archangel Michael is protecting you. But somebody here is giving you a hard time. Help me, Spirit, to figure out what's going on here. You probably already know. How can I help in this particular situation? Sacred Destiny. Talk to Nishi about what do the angels and spirit guides, what guided message do they have for her when it comes to showing mercy and harmony? They want you to know that there's going to be a gateway, you're going to be thriving, and you're going to have success with focus. You have to focus. Okay? So that's another message. Let's see what's going on with your money. Since we have success here. Success and thriving doesn't have to be money. And the deck can give us other messages. Growth is here. And something that needs unlocking. What's going on with finances and career or whatever you want. Whatever guided message her guides have out of this deck. You're going to have a surprise about something being unlocked. So if you've been hoping for something to be unlocked, it's going to happen. The mercy may be shown to you. There's something you can't see about something that's going to be unlocked. Talk to me for Nishi, Spirit. What is it that you're doing for Nishi? May I see, please? May I see? Spirit guides and angels, what message do you have for Nishi? Oh, thank you. Nishi, they want you to know you're in your life purpose. Or to get in your life purpose. You're going to thrive and succeed, and there's going to be a gateway. And somehow you're going to be shown mercy and harmony. It's almost like you don't get along with your boss or a family member. All right. On the bottom of the deck, you're going to be self-made. Outcome of life purpose. Your spirituality is here with your parenthood, but they came out in reverse. Why are they in reverse? Because you're going to activate new gifts. The underworld is here. A counselor is here. And taking a risk is here. Okay? The underworld can be about unconventional ways of making money. Like sex, death, and hidden knowledge. Probing the mysteries of life. And we see your spirituality is here and your parenthood is here. You're activating new gifts when it comes to the underworld. And there is a counselor and there's a risk. Outcome of the risk for the counselor. Outcome of, there we go. The risk is going to lead to inspiration and science. Keep an open mind. There's something unfolding. Clarify the science. The science is caution. Somebody's going to have a lot of recognition and they're not a perfectionist. Don't be a perfectionist. Caution when it comes to having a lot of recognition. Don't be a perfectionist. Why is caution here? Because you're not planning this. It's like it's going to come out of nowhere. Outcome of the recognition. There's no strategy for somebody's health. So what should we do about that, Spirit? It's not going to change. They're working on it, but it's not going to change. That might be the underworld. Outcome of the underworld. You're going to be sharing something on media. Can you tell me anything else for Nishi? Nishi, you're a teacher, or somebody is. Why are you telling me this? Because this is setbacks. The teacher has had setbacks. Outcome of the setbacks for the teacher. It's causing a problem with their real estate. Outcome of their real estate. There's a student that's going to celebrate. What are they celebrating? They're going to have good luck with beauty and making investment. I don't know what all that meant, but I know you did. I know you did. And if you didn't, it'll come to you. It does to me when I listen to it again. You just have to kind of... These cards can have a lot of meanings. And on the bottom of the deck is the investment that you're going to make. Alright. Angels and spirit guides. How can Nishi not F herself? May I see, please? Do a 30-day challenge. Force yourself to do something new for 30 days to form a new habit. Alright, what else? You are charming and you need to open up about something. Create a routine. Anything else? You need to explore yourself. You need to do a self-exploration and validate your past. So maybe there's some things in your past that you're not wanting to really look at. And you have to look at those things. And that's not always easy to do, but sometimes we have to do that so we can heal and move forward in life. Alright, angels and spirit guides, what other message do you have for Nishi today? May I see, please? Let's look at what healing... I don't know if I have healing for what you need, but we're going to look. Healing for Nishi. Healing for Nishi, baby. Inner child work, Nishi. Yeah, you got to dig into your inner child. Something from childhood could still be there. And also you need to discover your life purpose. Remember, your life purpose already showed up. Anything else for healing before I move on? What a beautiful person you are. Your home is here again. There's something going on with home. You're not entrapped. What works for others works for you. Anything else that you can tell us? Nishi, wild card is here. And a hole in your soul. So that wild card can either mean you need to get more creative, or it can just mean it's a wild card, like fill in the blank kind of thing. Use your intuition kind of thing. Alright, show me how Nishi is essential, spirit. How is Nishi essential in this collective and in her life in general? All men's miseries derive from not being able to sit in a quiet room alone. Blaise Pascal. Enjoy a quiet season. Each life is made up of different seasons. Some of those seasons are filled with vibrant conversations, unhinged laughter, and companionship. Other seasons are quieter and marked by time spent alone. When you find yourself in a quiet season, remind yourself that there is a difference between being alone and being lonely. There are abundant blessings to be found in having a season to yourself. Having a time to examine your priorities and freedom to chase your wildest dreams and then build a life that you are passionate about is special. Not having to answer to anyone if you want to travel on a whim, spend an entire day lounging in bed is a luxury that you may not be able to indulge in during other seasons. Having fewer distractions means that you can focus on building up friendships and giving back to your community. No season lasts forever, so cherish the blessings unique to where you are right now while you have them. And I feel you, because I'm in that same exact place in my life where I'm alone. Instant Magic Oracle, may I have a message for you? Travel is advised. Travel is advised. I don't know what that means, but it sounds like somebody's going to travel. Okay, Nishi? Okay, baby? Oh, you're so sweet, baby. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Spirit guides, thank you for giving Nishi the correct answers. Arushi. Okay. So you just want a general reading for Arushi. She had to leave for some reason. Not a problem. We can do that. Spirit guides and angels, can you guide me in a reading for Arushi? Reading for Arushi Spirit. Sweet tea for the soul for Arushi. May I have sweet tea for the soul? Christ or canal? Now, while they were on their way, Jesus entered a village called Bethany, and a woman named Martha welcomed him into her home. Luke 10:38. The two sisters of Lazarus, Mary and Martha, are often used as Sunday school examples. Jesus and his disciples had come to their house to visit. Martha's mind immediately went into hospitality mode, providing that she had a lot in common with the Good Samaritan hostess. She got right to work making sure everybody was comfortable and had enough to eat. But Mary didn't lift a finger to help. Instead of helping, she plopped herself down at Jesus' feet. Frustrated and feeling sassy, Martha put her hand on her hip and said, "Jesus, Lord, do you not care that my sister has left me to do all the serving alone?" Luke 10:40. Jesus acknowledged her worry and her anxiety, and then, to Martha's surprise, he defended Mary. But only one thing is necessary, for Mary has chosen the good part, which shall not be taken away from her. Jesus knew his name on earth was limited. His name. Why did I say his name? Jesus knew his name. I did it again. His time on earth was limited. So somebody is limited in how much they can hear the name Jesus. But his name, I keep doing it. His time on earth is limited. And that Mary had made the right choice to sit at his feet and hear what he had to say. Faith check. Sometimes we can get so wrapped up in serving at church, we forget why we're there. Mary wasn't lazy like her sister thought. She knew when it was time to take her apron off and be still before God. Worrying is like sitting in a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but it doesn't get you anywhere. Irma Bombeck. And let me say this. Some of us just have that inner knowing like Mary had. Mary was a very special person. Mary and Martha were the sisters of Lazarus. And some of you may remember that Lazarus died and was dead for 3 days. And Jesus was already gone somewhere else. And they sent word to him that Lazarus was dead. 3 days he was in the grave. And when he got there, Mary, the one who had these vibes and understood the vibes and understood he was an important person and sat at his feet instead of serving, says to him, "Why did you not come earlier? He's been in there so long, he's stinking. You didn't care any more about us than to wait all this time to come. You could have raised him from the dead." And Jesus said, "I am the resurrection and the life." And he walked into the tomb and he said, "Lazarus, come forth." And Lazarus raised from the dead after 3 days in the grave. So that same Mary, even though she knew Jesus was important, when she met with him that first time and she sat at his feet and she listened to his teachings, doubted that he could resurrect her brother from the dead because he had been dead for so long. So even people who have those vibes, I don't know why I'm telling you all this, can sometimes also have doubt. Because sometimes it feels impossible. Like after 3 days of somebody being dead, you can raise them from the dead? That's amazing. But he did. He did. Alright. So, let's finish this for her. I don't know why all that came out. But she'll understand. Let's see. Arushi. See, I forgot who I was even reading for. I got so enthralled in what I was doing, I forgot who I was reading for. Alright, Spirit, what message does Arushi need? It feels like she's struggling with someone in her family that feels like, you don't do things the way I do them, so you're not doing them right. That's the feel this has. Sacred Destiny, what message do Arushi's... Is it Arushi? Why do I keep forgetting her name? Remember I kept saying the name was going to disappear? Show me the sacred destiny that you have in mind for Arushi in the coming month. May we see, please. Arushi's destiny in the coming month. Arushi, you're going to have an illumination, a transformation, and blessings. That's beautiful. And your community is here. So you may do a lot for your community also. Alright. What's going to happen with Arushi's finances, Spirit? May I see, please? You're going to work. Laborer came out. Anything else? Things are going to go slow right now when it comes to your stability. Outcome of getting that stability. You're going to get motivated and be in leadership, Arushi. That's beautiful. And you're also going to make peace somehow. You might be a peacemaker at work. You might help people resolve problems at work, things like that. Alright, what do we want to do for Arushi, Spirit Guides? Spirit Guides, give me a shaman's dream for Arushi. I feel that Arushi needs a little something extra today. One card, please, if I may. Oh, beautiful. Oh, my God, that's so beautiful. Look at this card. It's number 2. Look at there. It's beautiful. Beloved, radical acceptance. I knew there was something going on with her. And then we have jeweled web connectivity. Number 2. The radical acceptance. Number 2. Beloved. It's called Beloved. When the Beloved appears, it requires 100% of your heart, body, and soul. Don't try to squeeze the Beloved into your schedule. Drop the busyness and receive the one you have been waiting for. Know that this card comes as a mirror to show you the divine within and invite your radical acceptance of everything you consider beautiful or ugly in your being. The Beloved may not be a person at all. It might be a business venture, a project, or an adventure calling for your full attention. Love it, let it light you up, and give it your all. Surrender to this truth and know that you are gathering a passport to bliss, even when it finds that you are being consumed by even when it feels you are being consumed by the fire of the Beloved. Do not hold back or be afraid, for you will emerge transformed. Remember transformation? That's the transformation. Surrender is the key. Allow yourself to be loved. Usher the harsh critic out the door and shut your eyes and ears to the judgment of others who have not been ignited by the divine blaze consuming you, for they will only attempt to douse your fire. Remember Mary and Martha? There's a Martha in her life who doesn't feel that she's doing what she should be doing because of her spirituality. They are trying to douse her fire. Be careful. You are not seduced by false promises or fall prey to your extraordinary ability to sabotage your dreams and desires. Sink with and sink into your heart and trust your sense of what is true, and you will know what to do. The true beloved is never false. Every gift profited is valuable. Recognize the many faces of the beloved and welcome them into your heart. You will be so glad you did. And then we have number 32, Jeweled Web, which is about community. She might be starting something in her community. Approaching any oracle requires you to come with a certain expectation. You're either looking for confirmation of what you already know or attempting to shed light on what eludes you on the obvious path you're on. You're asking whether you wish to reach a desired goal of some kind. You're rarely able to step beyond memory or projection. And so naturally, everyone comes to the oracle with a narrow perception of what's possible. Imagine that the answer to your question is not about landing at a particular destination, meeting a goal, connecting to a special lover, reaching an end game, or experiencing anything special. Instead, you discover a shimmering web of jewels you didn't know existed. The world is interconnected in a living web of energy. It isn't possible to know how any of it works, but know this: what is in your highest good is a sparkling jewel that lights up for you among this web of possibilities. You just need to know how you want to feel and choose this consciously. Take your focus off getting anywhere practical and feel and be in a place where your desired experience has already come to pass. Who will you be when this is true for you? Can you be that now? Feel that now? Practice that. Practice that. The better you know your path within this web of life, the more it will light up for you. It is celebrating you already. So there is a webbed jewel around us, like a force field. And we can tap into that. We do tap into that. Whether we intentionally do it or not, we tap into that. And if you can raise your vibration to the point where you can already be whatever it is you desire, instead of living in your here and now, you have to live in the what you desire now. You have to be that now. You can't say, well, one day I'll be comfortable, I'll have a wife and kids, and I'll have money in the bank and a nice car to drive and a great job. No, you have to say, I am a great mother. I have money in the bank. I have a beautiful home. I have a home that's paid for. I just built a new home. I have everything I've ever desired right now. And you have to even act as if it's true. And you might be living in a cardboard box under a bridge. Not even kidding. I'm not trying to be funny. But you have to choose to sit at the feet of the teacher and let the teacher feed you instead of feeding the teacher. Because the teacher didn't come to get fed with food. They didn't come to eat. The teacher is here to teach. And if you choose to stay busy worrying about the cares of this life, instead of sitting with the teacher who's only going to be with you for a brief time, you've chosen the right thing if you're sitting there and the wrong thing if you're not. Okay? And I don't know why, but that's what's coming out in your reading. So if someone is criticizing you about spending your time doing spiritual things and following after your spirituality, they're steering you wrong. Don't listen to them. Alright, show me how she cannot F herself while she's doing this. You need to declutter your home or your life or your mind. Declutter. Get all that trash, all that garbage. Remember, it said that in one of the readings. Get all that out and meditate. Okay? Meditate. Okay? Anything else, Spirit? Feel what you feel. You have the right to feel how you feel. But remember that you always have the right to be happy and love your journey. Be open to the idea of loving you. Today's message is all about loving ourselves and showing ourselves how much we're worth so that we can raise our vibration. So love yourself, okay? I'm going to give you one more thing. These readings are kind of long today because Spirit is trying to get the point across to some of us who may be needing a little extra. Become an alchemist. And see, that's what we were just talking about, was how you practice the law of attraction. But this is a little different. Falling and flying. I got another poem. Fail splendidly. Fall spectacularly. Mess it up marvelously. Remember Mercy came out in somebody's reading? I am less interested in your successes, and I'm more interested in your ravenous heart that led you one more time to get back up again, sweaty and exhausted and laughing. You remember something said, at your own brilliant fractured humanity, failing and falling but flying. Oh yes, my dear, flying. Look at you go. So you may fail, but you're going to continue to try until you are beautifully flying. Alright, number 37. I love you guys. Thank you for sticking it out with me and for liking the video, for sharing it. You guys are awesome. Pain is non-negotiable. It happens in life. Suffering, for the most part, is optional. When you express your pain, channeling it into some form of creativity or self-expression, it becomes art. When you repress your pain, it becomes stuck, unable to transform into something useful, and so it melts into suffering. Let pain have a space and then give it a voice. Let it howl freely on the canvas of your life. You are the alchemist in this moment. And there was something that said something about get it out, declutter, declutter. You might need to paint or do something creative that's an outlet for you to get your pain out. Okay, so you'll make space for health and vitality. Love who you are. Very first card. Another poem. Unbelievable. Spirit keeps giving. Becoming her. Leaving the house of expectation is a painful road very few ever talk about. Departing the carefully constructed structures you've so audaciously built in the name of doing good, doing right, and fitting in. Being a good daughter, being a good woman, a good wife, a good mother, good citizen, good neighbor, good God. And it says that, good God. There's a peacock. Leaving the house of your identity can feel like abandonment. The rooms of your relationships, the porch of your perfection, the windows of your worldview, the cellar of your security, and the attic of your stored away dreams and forgotten talents suddenly feel too small for you. All the goodness, the servitude, the way you twist and bend to earn a portion of love and approval is a tiny rabbit's house. Alice and you were meant to live in the castle. The path out through the woods is uncertainty. The path out through the woods of uncertainty is daunting, but leads to her. That's why you need courage, okay? The woman you are becoming will cost you people and spaces, comfort and material things, but nothing costs as much as living in a shape too small for you. Choose her over everything. And reverse any roles, masculine or feminine, that you need to. Okay? Because men do the same thing. Alright, become an alchemist and love who you are. I'm trying to find love who you are. Spirit keeps giving me poems. Oh, this is a big one. You deserve to be loved. I don't know if this is the right one or not, but I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it. You deserve to be loved, but more than that, you deserve the love you keep trying to give everyone else. Surviving this world takes courage and kindness, bravery and strength. Remember strength and courage? Wow. But thriving in this world, that takes love. And almost no one, especially in a system that profits from your self-doubt, is going to give you permission to love yourself. That's selfish, greedy even, and an abomination in a culture that tells women that selfishness is holiness. Oh, baby. But that system, the one that thrives on diminishment, is dying. It's crumbling a bit more every time a woman decides she is worthy and valuable. Every time a man is valuable and expressive. Every time a child is encouraged to honor their body and to build healthy boundaries to protect it. We are the change that's happening in the world. It's one person at a time, love, revolution, that generates worthiness from the inside and radiates it outward. If you've adopted this deck, you're part of the revolution. I see you and I marvel at the forces that have brought us together. We will no longer settle for the messages that tell us we're too much or not enough, whether those messages are coming from the external culture or our own internal programming. We will no longer hide our light, our power, or our bigness for fear of being targeted with accusation or shame. And we certainly will no longer live a life where we're small and scared, but presumably safe, lavishing in a cage of harsh thoughts when the doors of the cage are wide open. This deck seeks to companion you on the journey of self-love and hold your hand throughout the continued practice. Once you've arrived, no matter how accomplished we are with compassion and self-care, none of us are immune to doubt, anxiety, fear, or criticism or betrayal. Remember I told you even Mary doubted Jesus after she chose him because she felt his vibe. It's natural in a world that favors the good girl, the compliment, be everything to everyone woman, to wander from the path of self-love. Let the words of this deck be the voice that calls you back, the light in the window at the end of the road, the ringing bell that calls you home for dinner. You're not alone. You know there's a bunch of us changing ourselves and therefore changing the world. And it's not so much a change as it is transformation, a gradual shift from outward authority to inner sovereignty, allowing ourselves to first glimpse, then really recognize and finally embody our own luminous power. And unlike the world's control culture, it's power with it's power with, not a power over, that makes us shine. My self-love and confidence doesn't compete or take away from yours. There's room for all of us. No single bloom in a field of sunflowers experiences more radiance than the others. They all turn their faces to the sun and shine. It's time now to come home. And home isn't the place out there, a harbor of safety in a raw and broken world. Home is the place in here where hearth fires and kindle are kindled by the wild in- inclusion of every outlawed part of self, every failure, every wound, and all the unclaimed genius. It's time to love all of you, all the brilliant, rejected, lost, majestic, and unabandoned parts of you are knocking at your door. Let them in. There is no homecoming like a heart and a body who've decided to be whole. Remember, Spirit kept telling us we needed to read. Alright, here's the card she got. You are loved. Fall in love with you. Spend quality time with your most intimate self. Ask your heart what makes it happy, free, alive, radiant, and honor what you hear. Ask your mind what brings it burden, stress, anxiety, overwhelm, and respect what it tells you. Act in service to your deepest truth. Don't fall in love with your potential. Fall in love with all of you. Deep in the fierce hot flames of your reality. Remember that flame card we had? This is where you get your shine, daring to love all that has made you who you are today. On, I'm sorry, owning it, claiming it, celebrating what you have become right here, right now, and love who you are. Okay, well, we did them all. All right, that is your reading, beautiful, and I hope you got something out of it. I know I certainly did. That was one of the most beautiful readings I've done in a very long time. Somebody said best friend. All right, what would her best friend say? If she's already spoken, maybe she has two best friends. Treat yourself. Eat some fruit. And I say eat some ice cream, but I might not be a good friend. I got to have my ice cream now. The ice cream man. Stop him when he's passing by. All right, who's next, baby dolls? Who's next? Joyful Dolphin. What's your question, baby? Let me see if I can find it. Okay, right here. You got the ending of your reading also. Okay. Let's see. My question is, what's to come of my future? How does God see me? Okay, Joyful Dolphin, let me say this before I do your reading. When you ask about the future, you may go, what? That makes no sense to me. Trust Spirit, okay? Because Spirit is going to tell you what's coming. And if you're not there yet, it might be totally different than where you are now. Alright, so you want to know how Spirit feels about you, okay? Spirit, talk to Joyful about how you feel. How do you feel about Joyful? Do you have a message from your spirit guides and angels to Joyful? Or from her ancestors or any of her ancestors here that want to give her a message about how they feel? Ancestors. There could be a loved one who crossed over recently that wants to give you a message. Anyone want to give her a message? Joyful. A message. A message, please, from Holy Spirit. A message to Joyful. How do you feel about Joyful? I have so much going on in my life, and I'm struggling to juggle it all at once. So your ancestors, your spirit guides, and the divine are acknowledging that they realize that you have a lot going on, and you're struggling to juggle it all at once. Okay? Alright, anything else they would say to Joyful? Anything else they want to say to Joyful? Ooh, somebody has a lot to say. I don't know what has happened between us. If you're confused, I'm confused too. I'm distracted right now. And feeling trapped pushes me away. Please give me some space. So somebody doesn't understand what happened between you and them. They were distracted, or they are, and they felt trapped. And that it's like, I don't understand why this happened. I felt trapped. That's what somebody's saying to you. And I can't be apart from you much longer. So this person's no longer with you. This is somebody maybe that has crossed over. And what else would they say? They would say, I feel like an idiot for the choices I made. I wasn't thinking clearly at the time. And you are the one and only one. So maybe somehow you were the only friend this person had. Something going on here. Alright. What else would you say, Spirit? What would you say, Spirit, to this individual? The one I'm reading for. What would you say? Joyful. Oh, that's a lot of somethings. I don't know why this happened. I daydream about a life with you. I trusted you and I felt the sexual tension. So something happened. You had these big plans for what you thought the future would look like, and you trusted this person, but somehow there was sexual tension. And you didn't see my tears. Why did you cry? Because you were like, oh no, I don't think I have a chance anymore. It's like, do I even still have a chance? You let me down. Do you still have a chance? I don't know how to feel. And I wish we could go back. You could have lost a partner. I get the feeling that either you were dealing with a parent or a partner here. Can you show me how this happened, Spirit? I feel like somebody may be crying. How did this happen? You had to deal with your drama and somebody said, shut the F up. This isn't personal. And your friends missed your face. You had to deal with drama. So you were like, just shut up. It's not about you. And go hang out with your friends. They miss your face. But somebody was having sex. And they needed to check themselves. They were playing with fire. What were they hiding? Don't let it all hang out. They had bad boundaries. Somebody was hot, smart, and had a great ass. They were acting like it wasn't that serious, and they just walked away. And what was being shown? That you weren't going to tell anybody. You had to keep it to yourself. And what happened next? Somebody said, I want to talk to you about money. You're going to go all in or get the fuck out. And you fucked up. Somebody was examining this a little deeper and had to agree to disagree. So there was some kind of falling out here. While they're acknowledging this, it's not even really on the top. Like what you're asking me and what's coming out, it's like they want to acknowledge somehow. Somebody was done wrong. I'm hearing that song. Somebody done somebody wrong. Somebody done somebody wrong song. Alright, talk to me, Spirit. What went on here? How did this happen? Somebody had a big ego. They were busy winning. And they were creeping. So they had a lot of ego. They were too busy winning. and they were watching everything you did. It's like this person had you on some kind of app where they could watch every move you made. Somebody got, okay, you're hurt, your ego is hurt, and it's getting in the way of your relationship. So I feel that this could have been a parent or a lover or something. It feels more parent-child. And that person they were all into their awards, and they cared more about whatever they could get out of life, like it talked about in that last reading. Don't go after those things. They went after the wrong things. And somebody was creeping. Why were they creeping? Because they rejected you and took away your car. Or they rejected you because you didn't have a car. I think they took it away. Alright, what's being hidden? This person could be a different race than you. That this person is always partying and you will have me clean up the mess. So nobody would know. This could have been a sibling. Alright, and what's being shown? That they're not hooked. You're not haunted because they weren't hooked. Alright. Well, what happened next? There was bad karma and no facts. So something happened, and you know what happened, but you don't know all the facts. Can you clarify all the facts? Oh my God, that's a lot of facts. They had karmic friends. Somebody was stalking. Somebody was a thief because somebody was fake flexing. Why was thief and fake flexing here? Because they were into you and they were stealing your creativity. They would say and do anything to cause drama. What the hell are you having me read about here? This was somebody who had love on the brain, and they were trying not to be obsessed, but somebody had a grudge. I hope you understand this reading, because if not, it'll be the first time I went out in left field. But I'm capable. I'm capable. Do you have any idea what I'm talking about? You don't have a car. Okay. Spirit, why are you bringing up all this old stuff? What needs to be surrendered? Because there's something you're holding on to. You need to surrender to miracles for some reason. And surrender to inner peace. And surrender to your full power. For some reason, I get the feeling that somebody may have died. A young person may have died. Am I wrong about that? Did somebody young die? You're welcome, baby. Alright, you might not want to talk about it, and that's okay. But that's the feel that I have, is that somebody died young, and this person wants to acknowledge something about that. How can I find out what's going on here? Okay, here we go. Oh my God. Okay. Well, whoever this was, they were young. Oh, Arushi, I love you, baby. I love you so much. Okay, why are you talking to this person? What do you want this person to know? Talk to them. Time. It was time. It was my time. It was my time to go. Alright, why are you telling her this? Use your intuition, they said. No intimacy. Not wanting to be single. Alright, anything else you want to say? Stop clashing. What do you mean stop clashing? You're roaming wild and it's deep. What should they do instead? You need to know you're better off when it's only you. Alright, why do you say, oh, I'm better off? Don't be so cold-hearted. Why? Somebody shouldn't have been so cold-hearted. And they're acknowledging that they're making you sad and cry. Or they did. And they want you to let this go, or they're glad that you finally let this go. A lot of times this happens, but I wasn't expecting it to happen. Alright, let's get you some other kind of guidance here. Let's find out how the angels are working in your life. How are the angels working, Spirit? There we go. They're giving you that courage and prosperity. That's always lovely. The courage and the prosperity and your music. You must love music. Alright, let's talk about your prosperity. Spirit said use the other deck. Prosperity, Spirit. Talk to me about this person's prosperity. What do they need to know moving forward with courage and prosperity? You're going to cultivate. You are in the growth phase right now, and you must continue to water the seeds you've planted in order to reap the rewards. Okay? You're taking steps. Alright? What's going to be the outcome of what they're cultivating? May I see, please? You're cultivating something financial. Oh, this is going to put you in a position of authority. Something is from your past. People from the past are returning, and you may work with a previous coworker or take back an old job to get a second chance. Authority. Clashes with the boss or challenges to your power will compel you to respond. Choose peaceful resolution if you can, and taking steps. Action is key to getting where you need to go. You can't wait around. Take a step in any direction to get unstuck and find opportunities. And something you need to make work. Outcome of taking steps. The outcome of taking these steps is going to be no innovation or innovation. You need to come up with new strategies to keep your plans in motion. Old ways are outdated. Invent, create, and test ideas. And you feel stuck in your current situation, but you do have options. Look for another job while keeping the one you have for now. What will the other options bring? So it looks like you might need to look for another job while you keep the one you have. But your angels are helping you with your money. You're going to save face. You may need to grin and bear it and maintain respect and keep your job, or you need to smile and make nice to get the position you want. Outcome of saving face. May we see, please? We all have to save face once in a while. The outcome of saving face is going to be money matters and outside forces. Money matters a lot now. Watch your expenses and save up for the future. You need to be prepared for the unexpected. And unknown figures are driving the situation. You may not be able to control the outcome. This cycle will shift soon and you will be okay. Outcome of these, the shift. That's a lot of cards. Something is short term. You're going to have people skills. You're going to be moving up, and because right now there's like a hiring freeze, or there may be no promotions to move up. Clarify moving up. You might want to move up, but there's no opportunity. The relationships that you form are going to be essential. Somebody wears pineapple. Why did I say pineapple? There's a pineapple here with sunglasses on. And somehow that's significant. Business partners, office love affairs, and communication with coworkers are highlighted now. Make choices with extreme care. So if you want to move up, you need to be real careful and use your people skills. Something is short term. Clarify what short term. What is short term is your real passion, having some movement, and success. So you're going to have a real passion, movement, and find success. Whatever you're going through right now is short term. And you'll have no limitations when you finally get into this passion that you want to have. When you get into that passion of yours, you're going to have the success. That's why they're saying they're helping you with your prosperity, because you might be struggling a little bit right now. Alright, what needs to be surrendered here? Surrender your stress. Surrender to the wisdom of your body and your desire to control people. And the habit of people pleasing. The original reading probably resonated with you very strongly. Okay? I hope that was helpful to you in some way, and that you will come back and join me again very soon. I try to be here every weekend, and I try to give you notifications. And make sure you are subscribed and you set your little notification bell so you'll know when I'm going to go live. It's typically on weekends and sometimes weekdays in the morning or the afternoon. And hint, hint, I am off Monday for Labor Day, so who knows? Alright? Oh wait, your best friend has something to say also. Best friend, what would you say? Cry over spilt milk and don't be afraid to start over. Remember I said I felt like somebody was crying? Okay. Alright, Kailash. Are you right now where you need to be? You are. I feel you are. But we can ask your angels, and then I'm going to move on, okay? These have been very, very long readings, and I'm grateful to be able to do that for you. Are they right where they need to be right now, Spirit? Don't reconsider. It's not the right time. So clarify, don't reconsider. It's not the right time, and it's not perfect time. There's no success right now. So wherever you are right now, you need to stay there a little bit longer, like it said. Did I ask how you cannot F yourself? How can she not F herself, Spirit? May I see, please? Speak up or don't speak up. What else? Love your journey and declutter. And I think this is letting go of items inside and out to make space for something better. And release your expectations around money. We all have to release those expectations around money. And in our mind, we have to already have everything that we desire. We have to be able to write a check to ourselves for $1 million and know that we can go cash it anytime we desire. I mean, if you want $1 million, some people don't want $1 million because $1 million brings a million headaches. Because then you got to pay taxes on all that, and you got to worry about every year paying taxes on all of that. Anyway, I'm not trying to discourage you, but you might just want to be comfortable. You might not want $1 million. Alright, Kailash. Good, good. Sometimes it's hard for us to see certain things about ourselves. It could be, I'm not gonna argue with you about it. Just look at it, okay? Just look at it. Take it into consideration. Somebody could be desiring to control you, and you need to stop letting them. Okay, baby? Sometimes you have to rewatch my readings to get everything, because I do give you a lot of information. It comes at you fast. Oh, thank you, baby. I love you too. Of course you may. Of course you may, Kailash. What do you want to know, sweetheart? And where is DG? What's your question, Kailash? Hey, baby. Good, joyful, good. I hope you'll come back. Please. What's up, DG? How you doing, baby? Yesterday, feelings of her when she saw me. Okay. How did she feel when she saw Kailash yesterday? Did you get your question ready, baby? Unless you just want a divine message. Show me how Kailash's crush at work felt when she saw him. Show me how she felt. I have my eyes closed for some reason. I don't know why. Show me how this person felt. Pretending and letting go. Show me how this person felt when she saw Kailash. May I see, please? Show me how she felt. She wasn't shattered. What do you mean she wasn't destroyed or shattered? What do you mean she wasn't shattered? It had something to do with an apology. So something had happened to her when she saw you. Or maybe she knew that something had happened to you and that there needed to be an apology. Oh, somebody's been fantasizing. It's like, I don't want to hurt you. I'm so sorry, I don't want to hurt you. What does she want? To pretend. And she doesn't have heart fog. What does she want to pretend about? Oh, she's infatuated. She wants to pretend that she's healing and infatuated. Okay. Show me her true intentions here. What is she up to? What is this woman up to? I want to see. May I get her spirit guide's permission? She feels that this is a very deep, complex, and important relationship. And from what I'm seeing here, it's like, yes, she is attracted to you. Or she has an addiction and she's trying to stay clean. I don't know which. She's pretending like she doesn't have heart fog and like she is addicted and trying to stay clean. And this is deep. And when she saw you, she wasn't shattered, but she felt like she owed you an apology. Why did she owe you an apology? Because of something starting, something new starting. Going in a new direction. What's the new? Divine masculine being in despair. And feeling like, if I do this, we're going to get sidetracked. Okay. I think she feels the connection also. And I think it's got her feeling a little bit out of sorts. That's what I'm going to say there. All right, what's going on with this divine feminine that he's dealing with? She's going through this metamorphosis that we keep talking about. Can you clarify the metamorphosis? She's awakening to the connection. Alright. What would she like to see happen here? Oh. Somehow, remember I said I thought there was an addiction or something? She's bound. And she wants this to end. Clarify what she's bound to. Feeling like she's stuck and doesn't have any free will. Why does she feel that way? Because she wants to somehow compromise. Maybe she's bound to the job. The job could be the addiction. And she doesn't want to be addicted to this job, but she doesn't have free will. She's stuck. It's like they make y'all work wherever you're at. She wants to compromise. What's going to be the outcome of the relationship, though? Oh. Divine Masculine is going to have some kind of destruction. That's you, Kailash. Can you clarify the destruction? A karmic partner is going to be recognized in the spring. What do you mean they're going to be recognized? This is going to cause heartache. She might end up with somebody else in the spring, Kailash. I'm just being honest with you. Is she seeing someone else? She's very artistic and creative. And she hasn't received somebody, but there's somebody who might return. It looks like to me that she might have somebody else. Angels, is she going to end up with a karmic partner in the spring? I remember I told you there's going to be a separation. Ask for help from others and no abundance. What's the destruction? The timing is all wrong and no helpful people. Shaman's dream. May I have a message for Kailash when it comes to this destruction? It looks like she's going to end up with somebody else in the spring. And it's going to hurt you. But it's almost like she's stuck and can't end it. It's like she's connected to somebody and can't end it for some reason. This has turned into a wild-ass reading, Kailash. May I have one card, please? One card for guidance when it comes to the destruction. Spirit's getting just the right card. That's too many cards. I'm not going to take them. I would like one, please. Thank you so very much. You gave me two anyway. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hang out with me. Don't leave me. Stay here. Stay here. 34, 48, and 50. And we do have like a dragonfly here. Number 34. Ancestral wisdom, Kailash. There are times when you're meant to discover and explore new terrain in your life, even to be part of a wave of change. This is one of those times, and what you're contemplating is perhaps new to you, but others have laid well-worn paths and left wisdom for you to rely and reflect upon. This is so that you have a better understanding of the potential and possible pitfalls of your journey. You remember the destruction? This is a wonderful time to seek a mentor or good advice from an expert or elder. That way you will be able to meet life's opportunities and challenges well informed. Knowing you have a map, now you can be curious about what else is here. This is a path that promises success in all areas where others before you have dared to tread. You will discover the treasure they have left behind for you to make your own. And then Surrender, Sky Dancers, number 48, says this. When a sky dancer appears, she is inviting you to welcome the deepest power of the feminine into your life. You have already overanalyzed your situation to exhaustion. Now is the time to invite the sacred feminine, the wisdom within your heart, no matter your gender, to guide you to success. If you have become earthbound, plotting and planning and praying for change, cease and desist. Break the habit of being yourself, of repeating the same behavior and hoping for different outcome. Stop trying to figure it all out and stop overthinking. Surrender. The sky dancers are heralding the arrival of a new relationship within yourself, in your work, or in your love life. Do you assume that this person or opportunity will rescue you? The only way to liberation is to kiss the ground goodbye and take flight, to rise above the fray and the drama and struggling, arguing mind. Dance in the sky and view the madness below. By simply witnessing the action and the human comedy unfolding on the ground, you are transforming it. As you observe the drama, you unleash the power of the sacred feminine and allow for resolution. The sky dancer knows the road maps of heaven and the way to the holiest and most sacred spaces on earth. They come to help you with your current life and, more important, to guide you to the realization of your own destiny. And then on the bottom of the deck we have number 50, which is Spirit of the River, Movement Towards Adventure. Okay? When you look up into... Oh, that's not the right one. Sorry about that. The Spirit of the River invites you to step into the flow, to stop swimming against and avoiding the current. Allow the waters to carry you downstream, away from the eddies and whirlpools. It's time to heed the call of the new adventure waiting for you. Stop working on the problems for a while. The issue is not what it seems. It is your addiction to fixing what has gone bad that is consuming so much of your time. Work to create a greater good, and the bad will resolve itself on its own. There is nothing that you can accomplish with more efforting, as the situation in your life right now are subject to forces beyond your control. Recognize this. Step back. Trust the flow. There is no loss of faith or lack of honor or integrity. It is simply the way things are in this moment. When this card appears, it's time to say yes to the next leg of your journey. Your life is like a river, inevitably and inexorably flowing to sea, which is your divine destination. Be fearless and release yourself in the rushing water in the middle of the stream. Whatever is as you are holding on to, the feelings, the thoughts, the beliefs about how things are or how they are around you or how they should or could be, can be fixed easily with the power of the Spirit of the River. Simply let go and enjoy the thrill of the ride. All will be well. So there is stuff going on here. It does look like this is ending up to be a twin flame for you. Unfortunately, this person is very creative. There's something they're waiting to get, but they haven't received it. They're awakening. They are bound to something, and they want that to end. So they have no free will. They're stuck, and they want to compromise. And it looks like somebody that's not been returning is a karmic partner. You are gonna recognize a karmic partner somehow, and it's gonna cause you to be hurt. That's the destruction. Spirit, what could be the outcome of this relationship once he lets go and lets the river flow? Baby, you're gonna have an epiphany that you can make this person a Venus offer. That's an astrological match. Like, you don't get a better match than a Venus match, okay? That's a Venus offer. Oh, in the wrong? What? Cold and detached? Somebody has a lot of regret. They're in their comfort zone and they want to be present, have abundance and gratitude. But you have to go through the dark night of the soul so you can be transformed. And somebody is spying. Somebody's got stability, harmony, and flow, but they are not open to receive this. And it's because of lack and suffering in the past. But the truth is that you are going to be able to make this person an offer. You just have to go through the process. And the process sucks. It does. It sucks. I'm just saying, it sucks. The timing is never right. It's never right. Okay, who's next? Who's next, Kailash? Is DG next? You're so very welcome. You're so welcome, baby. Anytime. DG, what's up, baby? I keep getting this thread caught on my arm. Okay. Spirit, can you please lead, guide, and direct me? Spirit, guides, and angels of DG, can you please help me to get a message? What am I seeing? I'm seeing something. I'm seeing suitcases. It looks like somebody's drawing, like with a pencil, and they're drawing like boxes or something, houses. I don't know. I'm seeing something though. Alright, Spirit, how are you working in DG's life? May I see, please? How are you overall working in DG's life? This is going to be the last reading, by the way, because I got to have me something to eat. DG Spirit is helping. Oh, baby, I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Respect, service, so you're working, gratitude. Look at there. What does that say? Courage and work, your service. So you're getting courage, DG. Lovely, lovely. Alright, show me how you're overall working in DG's life, Spirit. Mass. What are you doing in DG's life overall? DG, look, DG, Spirit's helping you with this cycle that won't close. Bless your little heart. You could be dealing with a Taurus. What's the energy to overcome? This is about a friend being blessed, having courage, having help, and strength. What's the energy to overcome for DG Spirit? May I see, please? What does DG need to overcome? The Fool came out, DG. So you're dealing with an Aries also. The energy to overcome is you taking a risk. Alright, and we can pull it together. The Magician, the Wheel, and a freaking Tower. Alrighty then, DG. And you're also going to have Temperance on the bottom of the deck. DG, you are manifesting a wheel and a tower. What if I told you about wheels and towers at the same time? Lord have mercy. Oh, help me, God. Alright. So let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on. May I have a message, please, from Energy Oracle? What message would you give me for each? May I have a very specific message for whatever you're talking about here, Spirit? There we go. Okay. Both of these came out in reverse, so I have to give you the reverse message, okay? You have the door to personal healing and happiness, number 34, and the door to value, number 31. Alright, number 34. The door to personal healing and happiness. You may be feeling stuck where your personal intentions are concerned. Self-mastery and discipline may be hard to achieve right now, or specific plans for personal change may be being blocked. Remember that your intentions need to be clear and unconflicted. Whatever you're working on, you need to know that you are capable of achieving it and that you deserve it. Put your heart into the plans and changes you desire and realize you are worth your own time and effort. The new beginning you seek, which is the full, will come with your own focus and patient determination. You remember I was talking, if you heard, about how we have to believe in our minds, in our intuition, in our spiritual being that connects to all that is, the spiritual part of us, the vibe that we put off, has to match the vibe of what we desire. We can't live in a cardboard box under a bridge and have the desire to have a home and a family and a bank account and a nice car and a great job. Because if we're living in the cardboard box and that's the vibe we're putting out, guess what we're going to get back? More of a cardboard box. But when we can raise our vibration and use our imagination to even believe or pretend, it's almost like being a child again. Remember how when you were a child and you could just daydream about all the things that you wanted to do with your life? It's that kind of thing. It's like, but you have to hold that intention there and do things in your life that match that intention. So if you're down here living in this cardboard box, but you want to be up here with all of this, then you have to start making decisions that will lead you in that direction. Like, first of all, you might have to leave that cardboard box and go somewhere to where somebody can help you to have a bed to sleep in. Okay, now I have a bed to sleep in. So now I'm thankful I'm no longer in the cardboard box. I have gratitude for the bed I'm in, and I have gratitude for the bed that I'm in up here. Because this is just a temporary bed, but it's a step to the abundance that I desire. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Alright, you may have already understood that, and I was like preaching to the choir. Number 31, door to value. And you got it in reverse, so I have to tell you the reversal. This card reverse signifies a partial or perhaps even potentially complete closing of the door. The hoped for new opportunity where money or career is concerned may be delayed or possibly even derailed. Don't be disheartened, however. This card reverse reminds you not to put all your eggs in one basket. Diversify your interests and your efforts, and let your intuition guide you to the next open doorway. In the meantime, open your heart and your mind to other sources of value in your life. Money is a commodity, but so are time, tranquility, and love. Choose to open the doors of these wonderful experiences yourself and find real value there. Affirmation. My life is opening to endless possibilities of prosperity. The river of abundance flows freely through my door, bringing me unlimited wealth. So right now, your money has kind of come to a halt or is about to. And you don't realize that you have what it takes to have personal happiness and healing. It's like you feel like you don't deserve those things for some reason. You have a low idea of yourself current, and that's something that we definitely would like to see change, because you are beautiful, you are precious, you are wonderful. I love you. I can't wait to see you when you come every day. Alright, so talk to me, Sacred Destiny, for DG. What does DG need to know about the world? The world is about forgiveness and your happiness. So there's a cycle in your life Spirit is trying to help you close, and it has to do with just forgiving someone or yourself. There's a need to forgive if you want happiness. Alright, and why is the Fool here for DG? Because the Fool wants you to go on an adventure. And why is the Magician here? You're manifesting the heck out of something. Because you're manifesting success. There's your abundance. That's what's going to pull it together. You're going on a voyage, DG. You're going to be in flow. And you're going to have a gateway. Alright, what about the wheel? Why is the wheel here for DG? Because this wheel is going to help you to see the truth, to be enlightened, to have something illuminated, like you're going to see something like you've never seen it before. And that's going to cause you to have a transformation and a lot of blessings. Whatever this wheel is going to reveal something. And what's the Tower? The Tower is you deciding, you know what, I'm going to be flexible because this is powerful. Whatever you're realizing is about flexibility and power and possibly purity. And why is Temperance on the bottom of the deck? Just so in case I didn't mention, Temperance is about focusing, being patient. No, it's never about that. And somebody being pure. Somebody's pure. They've been patient and they have focused. Whoever this Sagittarius vibe is, if that's you, you have focused and been patient and been pure. And you're going to be powerful and flexible because of whatever you're realizing here. And it has something to do with the community where you live. Or whatever. You might need to move or something of that nature. Alright, let's take these up. We know what's going on here. It looks like you're going to have a gateway open so you can go somewhere. You may be planning on traveling soon. Alright, Spirit, let's talk about let's talk about the Tarot. I want to use the Tarot of the Heart for you. Okay, we might have to read something. Why is the World here for DG? That didn't take long. Because of the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia, of childhood. It's a simpler kind of love. It's not a complicated love. It's a time in life when you should have fond memories of your childhood, of you and your father or you and your mother doing things together and them being there for you. But yours kind of came out in reverse, and it's like, I don't know how to stop this cycle. Because I never had that kind of love. I never had that kind of parenthood. Love was never simple in my life. It was always complicated. And I need healing. Look, there's the heal card right there. Healing. There's a need for healing. This cycle, you're keeping it open because you don't know anything else. It's like, this is all I've ever known. Alright, why is the Fool here then? Because you want to do something new. You're tired of doing that. The Fool is here because you're waiting for some results. The Seven of Wands is here. At some point, you did something and you're waiting to see what the results will be before you take this risk. What are you waiting for? Waiting for your money to get right. You need your money to be straight. You're waiting for things to get balanced. Alright, why is the Magician here? Because you have a lot of sixes showing up. You have 6, 7, 6, and 2. And 9 is like a backwards 6. Okay. So, the Magician is about you giving and receiving. Maybe someone's been generous and now you want to be generous, so you're manifesting the ability to be generous. Alright, clarify who you're being generous or what you're being generous about. You want to be in flow. You want to be in flow. And you know that you're stopping the flow if somebody is doing all the giving and never doing any receiving. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're giving, and nobody's ever giving anything back, that is stopping the flow. I want to read to you what it means to be in flow, okay? And keep in mind, this is what you're manifesting. You want to be in flow, and you want to have equality with somebody or with everybody. The energies around you at this time are positive and are driving you forward. Let yourself flow with these energies and put them to good use. This is an opportune time to attract your heart's desire. Do you want more love, peace, or greater understanding? Is your heart calling out for a new relationship? Does the current relationship need improvement? Focus your desires and allow them to manifest by expecting them to. So flow is about you manifesting. This is an opportune time for you to manifest whatever it is that you want to have, and it's going to be equality. It's going to be something like you're not going to give. Somebody else is going to give, and you're going to give and take. It's going to be equal. This is a beautiful way to manifest. It's beautiful. Okay? Why is the Wheel here for DG? DG, you have to let go of control. And you need clarity. The Ace of Swords is here. The Truth. The truth is about to come out about some kind of control. This control, I think, is the Strength card. It's number 8. I think you've had this before. You have Taurus, Aries, Gemini, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Leo. And then you have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Sagittarius again. And you're dealing with control. In order to flourish, relationships must be fluid and free rather than overly rigid and controlled by emotional neediness or insecurity. It's important to master your emotions so that they do not rule the relationship. A partnership based solely on emotion is out of balance. And see, you want it to be balanced. You know it's out of balance. And that's why this Wheel is happening, because you want the truth to come out. You want control. Why did I say you want control? You want belief, clarity of belief. Act from a combination of emotional and intellect, and your relationship will thrive and grow. Be sure your influence is gentle and loving. This is not the time to be dominant. This card asks you to accept another person's uniqueness and to not require that person to conform to a mold of your choosing just to make you feel more comfortable. This card also serves as a reminder to come from compassion and understanding rather than anger and frustration. And let me tell you something, when somebody's controlling me, I get mad. And my first reaction is to go off. But this is saying not to do that. This card is a reminder to come from compassion. Now is the time for patience, steadiness, and a clear head. Apply these qualities to your relationship with others and with yourself. And if you're involved with a difficult person or situation, try to look through the other person's eyes and experience what their heart and soul feel. Try to see the situation from their perspective. With self-control comes confidence. Allow a situation to unfold and detach yourself from the outcome. Don't try to control it. The end result is self-control and confidence is supreme peace. Take some time to examine how control in its many aspects is affecting your relationship. So control is affecting your relationship right now. And so you want to get clarity of beliefs, or you may want the other person to do that. And they need to. I mean, seriously, control is a big problem in a lot of our relationships. I'm going to look it up and read to you what it says. Give me just a second. You're the last one on the list. Clarity of belief. Great potential is around you to define who you really are at this time in your life and to determine what your beliefs are regarding love and commitment. Discard any outdated ideals about how a relationship should function and what the proper roles should be. Decide what you need and what you're willing to give. Different relationships will require different strategies for success. You need to be flexible and open-minded. Bring a breath of fresh air to your way of thinking and about love and partnerships. When you have gained clarity, gently communicate this to other people with whom you're in the relationship. Explain how you would like to see the relationship change or grow, and exchange ideas on how each of you might alter your behaviors to make this happen. Act upon your new insights and transform your relationship. So, this card is the Ace of Swords. And it's about getting real with how you feel about the other person's actions and behaviors towards you. And this person is controlling you. And it's hard to stay calm and tempered when somebody is controlling you. And you are awaiting the results. You're waiting for things to get fair and balanced before you're going to bounce. You're bouncing because you're healing and you want to be in flow. And I think you know this person well enough to know that they are not going to change. But let's look at that, because that might not be true. You might not be giving them the benefit of the doubt, because we're all capable of change, no matter how old we are. Alright. Will this person change, Spirit? A peaceful resolution, reconsider, not the right time, and trust with worry. It's like you can't trust them. It's not the right time. They're not going to reconsider, and there's not going to be a peaceful resolution. What is there going to be? no abundance, because there's something better. Alright, so I'm not really getting that they are going to change. I'm sorry to say that. I was hoping that they would. Alright, what's going on with this person that they feel like they have to control DG? May I see, please? Why are they being so controlling? Because somebody forever changed your life without even trying, and you're making silent moves, or they are. Somebody's not getting the healing that they need. What silent moves are this person making? They feel desperate. Why do they feel desperate? Because they're having to self-please. So this person's not even giving you sex? And you have somebody that's changed your life. What's going on with the one that changed your life? They're not partying. And they are affected by this. How are they affected? They're phased. They're trying not to lose hope, but they've learned their lesson. And there's new love. And they're almost at their breaking point. They don't want to lose hope, and they're learning their lesson about having new love. So you must be a new love for them. What happens when they hit their breaking point? They're going to have no desire to win. They won't be a secret love. So this is a secret love that forever changed your life without even trying. What are the silent moves again? Oh, this is true love, but somebody has too much ego. Arrogance. Why are you so arrogant when it's true love? Because you don't want to lose hope. That's not going to work. You can't be arrogant if this is true love and you don't want to lose hope. What should they do instead? It's your choice what you do. But right now, you're not going to move on. And there's gossip nobody wants to hear. Damn it. What's the gossip nobody cares about? Somebody doesn't enjoy watching the gossip. Somebody's outdated and you're having to stand your ground. What are you standing your ground about? It's like you have an ex or somebody that you're... Because they're announcing, reporting, or revealing that somebody's running away. Why are they running away? Because it's game over. You're not going to destroy me. You're a hater. And I caught you cheating. Outcome of leaving this person? You're going to argue and put them in their place because somebody needs anger management. Wow. You remember that card about control and clarity? So you realize the truth about this person. And now you want to put them in their place. But Spirit's saying, don't do that. You have a copycat showing up also. Alright, I'm going to look at one more thing. Alright, talk to me about the gossip. What else is the gossip? Any more gossip? Like we don't have enough already? Somebody's trying to make a dirty offer. Clarify the dirty offer. They have no facts. They're trying to dig dirt, but they can't come up with any. And this was a love triangle. Why are they making a dirty offer? Because they're into you and they don't want to fake flex. Well, what do they want to do? They're threatening somebody. What are they threatening about? They're saying, if you don't stop being obsessed with me. So what is this person going to do? You're having to threaten somebody. Somebody's not a divination abuser. They're not a thief, but they are a stalker. And they're a karmic friend that ain't shit. So what should DG do? DG, don't kiss their ass. You've been ignoring them and acting like you don't care. Like they're not in your head. And you want to travel. And somebody has a screenshot. Outcome of you traveling. Somebody's going to hate somebody's spirituality and have love on the brain and steal their creative ideas. Or somehow with their, do something with their creative ideas. Somebody, DJ, baby, baby, baby. This person you're dealing with is a trip. Or the person they're dealing with is, I don't know who it is. It's somebody that y'all are dealing with, though. And it doesn't matter. It's just yuck. Ooh. Okay, enough of that. Alright, talk to me, Spirit. Why is the tower here? Because of trust and nurture. So the tower is about you trusting and nurturing. Being kind and compassionate and realizing that trust and nurturing is where it's at. That's what you need in your life. Instead of being sad and feeling isolated. And why is temperance here? Because you're going to finally release this person. You're going to finally let this person go and have an ace of wands. That could be a sexual encounter. And it looked like this person was pure. So make sure you know what you're doing, what you're getting yourself into when it comes to purity and sexual encounters. Okay? That could be quite intense in itself. Alright, talk to me, Spirit, about DG's money. What's going to be the outcome of DG's money in the next month? DG, the underworld came out for you. Why is the underworld here? Because somebody made some mistakes. What in the world did they do? They shared something on the media, and what did that? What had to do with their social media and managing money? So somebody wasn't managing their money on social media. Well, what's going to happen now? They're going to have luck. Can you clarify the luck, or you are? You're going to have angelic help, and what's that leading to? But somebody might have, you're going to be a phoenix rising. Somebody's a helper. And you're in the wrong soul tribe. Okay. What I'm getting from this is somebody was sharing money with you through social media. And somebody found out that they were giving you money. You're lucky. You have angelic help. You're a phoenix rising. But somebody who's a helper, they're in the wrong soul tribe. Or you are. You're at a crossroads about it too. What are you going to do about this? You're going to have a gift. You're not going to write something, and you're going to be persistent. Outcome of your gift and being persistent. A new beginning came out in reverse. Why is it in reverse? Because of a teacher. What about the teacher? Somebody is going slow because of a job they're working on. What happens when they finish the job? Injustice, use your voice, no design, and no growth. DG. There's going to be a shift. Why is there going to be a shift? Because you're going to be self-made. Outcome of being self-made. You're going to have something you can't see. You're not going to rescue, and you're not going to unlock. Why not? Because of animals and a networker. Anything else DG needs to know? DG, you have a legacy, and you're exploring. Outcome of your legacy. The office is going to call. You have a lot of land, and you're going to be a workaholic. And there's something legal going on here. Outcome of the legal. The student is in reverse. And something from the past that they were crafting is just temporary. They were trying to sell some. Anything else DG needs? Oh my God, DG, would you look at that? You're going to have a windfall, sweetheart. And there's more gossip. I don't even want to know. What's the gossip about the windfall? This person is jealous as hell. They're threatening you because you won't kiss their ass. So what? They're always partying, they're holding grudges, and they need to clean up after themselves because they have a bad reputation. DG? I don't know who that is, but get rid of them. Get rid of them quick, fast, and in a hurry. And go wherever this windfall leads you. It looks like somebody was giving you money through some kind of, like, PayPal or Cash App or something like that. And somebody went through your phone and saw where they were giving you a lot of money. And they got jealous or mad or whatever the hell they got. Alright, I'm going to look at this one more way. Why is the world here for DG? May I see, please? DG. The Venus offer was turned over. Because if you'll end this, you'll have a Venus offer. Why is the Fool here? Because of you having stability and spying. So, you want to take a risk where you know you can have stability. Because you've been watching this person. Alright, why is the Magician here? Because you're going to have a renewal, a spark. And why is the world here? I mean the wheel here. Because of forgiveness. Alright, I said the world, which is over here. And there's forgiveness. Clarify the wheel further. The wheel is about forgiveness for not talking to somebody. Why is the Tower here? Because of a divine detour. Why is the divine detour here? Because you're going to have a union and somebody is not able to care for themselves. Why is Temperance here? Because right now you're going to be present and have abundance and gratitude, but you need to come out of your comfort zone. Outcome of comfort zone. Last summer you had an unexpected storm. And there's something going on in the fall. Clarify the fall. The fall, you're going to be with your twin flame. And that's when you're going to take that leap of faith, DG, is when you want to go be with that twin flame. But right now, it doesn't look like you're even talking to them for some reason. But I'm going to try to find out what they might say to you. It might be them that's not talking to you. I don't know. Alright. What would this twin flame say to DG if they could say anything with this deck? They would say, I love all of you, and if you only knew how much I care about you. And what would you say to them? Thanks for being in my life. That's all you have to say. What else would you say to them? Did you block me? My calls are going to voicemail. What would they say to that? They would say, where have you been? So somehow your phones are messed up, and it's not because anybody's been blocked. Anybody else got anything to say? I just want honesty. Please don't lie to me. And somebody's a fucking asshole. Alright. And what would that other person say to them? That's a third party, I think. I smile when I'm reading. What do you smile when you're reading? Who are you? You keep changing up on me. I hate you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Is the grass greener over there? And I think I could marry you one day. With, I know you're fine ass ain't single. I don't even want to know who this is. Somebody wants to marry you one day. Alright, what would this twin flame say to DG? May I see, please? I need you. And what would you say to them? I'm busy with work right now, and it requires my attention. And I pretend to be someone I'm not because being vulnerable feels uncomfortable. So this person's saying, I need you. And you're giving them excuses about work and not wanting to be yourself. What else would this twin flame say to you? They would say, I'm going to come sweep you away because I need you. And something or someone is standing between us right now. And it looks like it could be work and maybe another person. Easy, what would you say to that? You would say, I'm telling you the truth. You can trust my words. Anything they would say back? I made the wrong turn, and honestly, the grass wasn't greener. Hurting you was never my intention, but now it's hurting me too. This is somebody else. What would you say to them? You would say, thinking about you makes me emotional, and I want to open up to you about how I'm feeling. Well, how are you feeling? You make me lose my cool, and I don't know how to act, and I have a hard time trusting anyone, and I'm doing just fine on my own. I should have, could have, would have. That's the person that you've been with that you don't want to be with anymore. This twin flame is saying, I need you. And you're saying you're busy with work. But you know, true friends will sometimes drop everything when a friend is in need. And we see two friends here who need to have courage and strength because somebody's health is a factor. I'm just going to leave that alone. I'm going to give you some guidance and I'm going to let you go home, okay? Guidance for my sweet, sweet DG spirit. What guidance can we give them? You hanging out with me, DG? Or did you give up on me? It is 3:31:15. I've been on here for a long time. DG done fell asleep on me. Alright, guidance for DG spirit. DG's like, that reader is so long-winded. I like her, but I don't want to listen to all that jazz. This is going to be special, though. Wait till you hear this. One card for DG Spirit. One card, please. The same one we just had. The same card we just had, DG. The same card. This is what it says. You may not have heard it a while ago. What is already with you? You hold in your hand that which you seek. In other words, the pair of spectacles you have been rummaging around the house for are sitting on top of your head. What you are seeking, perhaps by exploring far and wide, is actually right under your nose. You may not like this idea. It is so much more wonderful to imagine that there is something yet to find. Of course, there is unlimited creative potential, and always something more that can be. Yet in this instant, it is important for you to know that you already have what you need and what you want. That doesn't mean it's the end of the story, although it does ask you to give up the fantasy that a perfect solution lies in the future somewhere. Instead, it asks you to acknowledge that everything necessary for success is with you now. All you need to do is escape this and act with what you have available to you. This is good news. This particular chapter has a happy ending in store. That ending will become real for you just as soon as you stop trying to skip forward to the next chapter. Better to be completely present in the now. From here, the next phase will naturally happen without force on your part. It might not seem like you have much to start with. Perhaps you feel that all you have is a small, simple choice to make. Perhaps you have a song to begin, an email to send, a conversation to start, or a sketch to let loose. However small, it is enough to get the ball rolling. Don't make the mistake of believing that what you need is behind you, lies with another, or is yet to appear. You have all that you need to take the next step in your life, and from that, all else will flow. And there is sweetness to that. It is a small pleasure at first, but one from which greater pleasure can unfurl. This message is amplified if you have drawn the oracle. Every journey begins with a single step. And you didn't, so that's okay. This oracle also comes with special guidance for you. You are more ready than you think you are. You are more prepared than you realize. You don't need an entire army of resources to move ahead. Although you may find that when you do move, many resources suddenly become apparent. All that you need is all that you need is movement. Is just one sweet act of nourishment. You remember nourishing? This is enough to take you This is enough to take you out of backwards nostalgia or regret. Remember, you had nostalgia over here in the world. The forwards into what is awaiting you now. Be brave, dig deep within, and enjoy the sweet surrender. Healing process. Hug yourself by wrapping your arms around your body. Can you summon love for yourself? Feel what comes up for you with this. Do you think it's silly or resist it? Can you soften and melt into it? Feel love for yourself. You are deserving of love as anyone. Can you accept this love from yourself now? Can you accept this love from yourself? Feel your heart beat in your chest and the flow of your breath. You are alive. You are connected to life. And you can trust in yourself, your own mind, your own body, your own breath. Just be with yourself and know that all is going to be okay. Reassure yourself that letting go of the past is as natural as the passage of the seasons. Whenever you are ready to stand up, open your arms wide and hold them above your head for a moment. Imagine your heart and hands are open and shining out the beautiful light that is within you. Imagine the universe receiving it and saying yes to you. If you are feeling cheeky and ready, send a big yes back to the universe and laugh. That is all. That is enough. You are enough. So be it. So this ending is just as natural as the changing of the seasons. And I have been watching you for a long time now hold on to this ending because you don't want to disrupt somebody's life. But their life is already disrupted, as we saw in all the gossip. Okay? Alright. What would your best friend say, Gigi? And then we'll close, okay, baby? Take what you need, you're doing amazing. Take what you need, you're doing amazing. Alright, Gigi, thank you so much. Thank you all so much for being here. I love you. I can't wait to see you again. I will be off Monday for Labor Day. And since I don't have any spectacular plans to hang out with any friends, I guess I'll hang out here with my friends on YouTube. You're welcome, DG. You're so welcome. Thank you, Kalash, for moderating. You did an awesome job. Thank you. Does anybody else need anything before I close? Thank you, Regina. Thank you, my darlings. I love you all so much. You are my soul tribe, and I am so grateful for you. I'm going to go eat me some tater tots. Aw, thank you, baby. Thank you. You're so sweet, Arushi. I appreciate you so much. I'm going to have some sweet potato tater tots and something else. I don't know what. Alright, Kalash. Take care, baby. Thank you all so much for sharing, subscribing, and liking the video. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. And I'll probably see you either tomorrow and Monday or just Monday. Alright. Mwah. Bye-bye.